and the standards we hold ourselves to. And this is where it's enjoyed. Our tasting room, offering a rotating lineup of West Coast favorites and seasonal releases, right here in Esquimalt. Paired with Thai-inspired food from Dumpling Drop, we're open 7 days a week. Driftwood Brewery, great beer, confidently made. Cheers.
The Kia Victoria experience is a different and better way to purchase a vehicle. We believe that the more positive your car buying experience, the more you're going to love your Kia. When we say the right thing to do, we're talking about putting the customer's needs first. It's about being honest and transparent, both in sales and in the service department, and it's also about treating everyone equally. If you haven't considered Kia Victoria, I would say come see it for yourself. You're going to be impressed with the people that you meet and impressed with the product.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. TheRockShop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Brett, come on man, I know Aztec's #1 for online safety training, but we really should be out here practicing.
I know guys, I'll be right there. Just let me finish this course on gas detection. Wait, do you smell that?
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
When I was younger, I thought purpose had to be big, like changing the world. But then there's the little things, like fueling someone's car before an early shift, or helping someone find the perfect bottle to toast a special occasion, making sure the shelves are full so a family can cook dinner, so those kids can have their favorite treats. Like giving back, like making everyone's day just a bit better. Maybe that's exactly our purpose.
Hey Mark, you ready for this game tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Cupsy, what are you doing over there?
Don't worry boys. Was just on aztecsafety.com, took a fire extinguisher safety course. Paul, I'm putting out the fires from now on. Woo!
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Brett, come on, man. I know Aztec's #1 for online safety training, but we really should be out here practicing.
I know, guys. I'll be right there. Just let me finish this course on gas detection. Wait. Do you smell that?
Blandford Brewery, Esquimalt, crafting world-class beer since 2008. This is where beer is made. With care, intention, and respect for the process, every batch reflects the place we're from and the standards we hold ourselves to. And this is where it's enjoyed. Our tasting room, offering a rotating lineup of West Coast favorites and seasonal releases, right here in Esquimalt. Paired with Thai-inspired food from Dumpling Drop, we're open 7 days a week. Blandford Brewery, great beer, confidently made. Cheers.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Reese Gamache, and I'm alongside my co-host, Craig Coyne, and we're excited to bring you guys live to this second draw of the men's 2026 BC Curl BC Provincial Championship, hosted by Best Western Hotels and Resorts. I don't know about you, Craig, but I'm excited. This is going to be nostalgic for me, bringing back some old friends that I used to play against. How's the view down there, my friend?
Pretty good. I'm perched right behind the sheet that we are talking about tonight. Looking forward to this matchup. We were talking just before this game, and these guys have only played each other once this season, you were telling me. That's it, yes. It was Blandford taking it 5-4 against Team Tanaka and the King Cash Spiel. This is going to be a great game. Like I said, familiar with both these teams. It's definitely going to be who's going to have the draw weight tonight, because both these teams are great hitters. So somebody does seem to fall behind, I would be worried for that other team, because the whole team here across are great hitters, and looking forward to a good match. I think there's going to be a lot of rocks in play, and here we go. Let's start off this game here. So Tanaka's going to have hammer the first end here, winning the draw to the button. And underway here is lead from Team Blandford, Matthew Fanton. Looks like we're going to get ourselves right into a match.
Yeah, Cody played earlier this morning against Team Thompson, but this is Blandford's first chance out on the ice,
other
than practice.
Well, that's perfect to know. Yes, I saw that Team Tanaka took an 8-2 win over their Team Thompson from Kamloops to advance themselves here to this game. Winner of this game, of course, moves on to the A semis, where they'll play the winner of Montgomery and always the youthful Wes Craig and his team from Victoria. And as I expected, fireworks to spark right away. I like this. This is good. Coming up a little bit short there, but that's okay. That'll be a playable rock sometime later in the end there. I mean, both these teams are more than capable of run backs, so I expect a lot of double takeouts, some nice run backs, and draws as well. So it should be a good one.
Yeah, I think you're right, Reese. Both teams are really good hitters, so I suspect it'll be who can find their draw weight the quickest.
Exactly. And to introduce the teams here, we have curling out of Vancouver, British Columbia. It's going to be Skip Matthew Blandford, third Sebastian Robillard, second Cody Johnson, and lead Matthew Fanton. And curling out of Kamloops, mixed team here, but skipped by Cody Tanaka, Jared Kolamaya, Mitchell my apologies, Mitchell Capicco, thank you, and Corbin Fadden. So
I'm not even sure I got that right, but we'll go with it.
That's why there's got to be two of us. I'm glad you're here to help me with that one. So as expected already, a nice little run back here. Nice board weight. Looks like just a little high side here, but might stick around. Oh. It's awesome to see Blandford back here in BC. I remember curling against him back in the day when he was curling with Chris Bear and company. I think that was like 2018, 2019, I think he was here. I think he originally curls out of Alberta, though. Alberta guy, of course. Cody Johnson from Northern Ontario. He had some great success there before moving over here, and he's had some good success here as well, too. Great sweeper. Good sweep. And already some good shots here from Blandford, putting in Tanaka into a little bit of trouble early. Looks like it's going to be bailout time here.
Yeah, bail early. You might not get another chance.
Well, that's it, right? I don't mind this. Get a feel for the ice. They played about 9 a.m., so you don't want to get too aggressive early. It's nice to always score a lead, but the way it's shaping up right now, this is probably not the worst decision. Get yourself out of some trouble. Maybe give yourself at least a shot or a blank opportunity. There you go. Good start. Nice double there by Mitchell.
Yeah, it leaves maybe not quite a corner, but a guard that Cody can use later.
Absolutely. Blandford going to the aggressive early again, putting up a guard, as he should. He's got a good position here, good situation started. It's like they're on this one pretty hard here. Must be no. Off and on. It's always a good sign. It's got some curling to do. So for those who are not familiar with these two teams here, both of them play a lot on the tour here this year. Blandford putting in quite a workload early. They had played about 42 games this year with a 28-13 record on the World Curling Tour. So that's well above a 500 record, which is awesome. That's always a good boost when you're coming into the provincials with that kind of record. Tanaka team playing a little less games, 26 games in total at a 13-13 record. So a perfect 500. So both these teams are putting in wins, battling all season, which is great. Get themselves ready for the big event, which is what we're at right now. Oh, that's a great shot. Nice weight. Oh, beautiful weight.
Yeah, Blandford played quite a few games in Alberta earlier in the season. Did Okotoks and a couple other events there. I know they were in Red Deer as well. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, Tanaka only did the Okotoks event, and everything else has been on the BC tour.
Yeah, it sounds like they probably took it a little bit lighter season this year, it looks like. Get a feel for the new team,
Yeah.
It's good weight here. Nice little finish. Oh, great roll. Good shot.
Two good shots back to back there.
I'm loving the weight choices right now, Craig. Very good choices. Nice controllable board weight. Easy to manage, easy to sweep. Ice looks phenomenal with that kind of broom. That looks like they're getting pretty good girl here. So who's doing the ice this tournament? I didn't actually look into that.
I'm not sure. I know Ken McCardle's part of the crew. I saw him roaming around, but I am not sure who's in charge of the ice.
Probably Merklinger there. I imagine he's probably head spearing this whole event. Oh, they got to get this by. Good sweep. See if they can get the roll over. Great shot.
Oh, that's
really
how
you, that's how you turn the end around there, going from looking at one half buried to sitting one half buried. So not bad at all.
Yeah, forcing the run. That's always good.
This is Sev's wheelhouse here. He loves this kind of stuff. And I expect nothing less than a nice, beautiful made run back by Sev there, as they like to call him back in the day. Great shot by Sebastian Robillard. Oh, a little change of plan here. Looks like he's changing it around. Go around the easier guard here for sure. I thought that would have been a tough call to try and go through that port for sure.
Yeah, I think Jared liked this one a little better.
Yeah, not a bad way to get himself his draw weight early here.
Well, and if you go through the port and you don't quite make it and you tick them on to the rings, you're in more trouble than you need to be here in the first end.
Sweeping hard to get this one in. Looks like just a little late there. So, generally that can happen too, going up through the middle. A lot of teams don't usually break that part of the ice down during practice. So you'll usually see a couple of hits or something like that thrown down there. But, usually that's, you'll generally see that every now and then. And as you can see, Jared there is kind of explaining, we probably didn't go that way. So I could see his arm motions early.
Yeah.
This spot here too. So this is probably what they would have thrown in practice. So I imagine Matt would be here pretty close here with the draw weight here. Delivering his first here at the end.
Well, they're on it early, so we'll see.
Must be a little tight out of the hand here. Oh, held it out there. Well, line's looking pretty good. Might overcurl. Oh, no. Working hard. Great sweep. It's a good shot. It's a good looking shot. It's a good spot. No, I don't see really any run back here.
No, I think Cody's going to run the high one.
Yeah. I guess there's really no there's no real danger here. I mean, only good positive. If he makes the double, that's perfect. He will be probably drawing against 2 though if he makes the double here and doesn't clip the one on the 8 foot. But at least they'll have a shot. So for his last on the opening end here.
Yeah, I expect he'll be close on this one.
I see. I noticed Jared's not holding the broom here, so they must trust him on the weight judgment here.
Yeah, they've had Mitch in the house for Cody's shots the whole season. Jared's just such a strong sweeper. You don't want to take that away.
That's true. Well, they're getting on this early. It's going to be close. Yeah.
Oof.
Not a bad result. Might be giving up a steal here if Matthew plays this one good. Just kind of hit the open one and maybe give them their one. So, there you go. That's not a bad call there from Sev. I'm not sure I'm in love with the tap here early, only because I don't really see you making the shot any harder. Either way, you're pretty much looking at a potential steal of 1 here. I think Cody will probably hit the open depending on where this goes. I don't see him really navigating through that port on a draw early, especially after seeing Jared's first one there. They might be a little worried about weight here going down that middle path.
Now, are they playing the tap or are they just guarding?
I think they're playing the tap here. Yeah, I think they want to angle it a little bit. The pros and cons too. If he's a little light, then it doesn't hurt to have a guard there. On this one early as well. Yeah, Cody's such a good sweeper. Always has been. It looks to be a little light here, so be a small tap. That might have set up a blank there. I think Cody can fit through the gap there and get the 2 and blank the end there. So maybe on it a little early, but they had to go for weight. But, still forcing Cody to make a good one on his last year. So overall, pretty good end from Blandford and team.
Yeah, they'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
As they get the force out of this, that's job done. So.
Well, that's it, right? I think a blank's pretty good here, Greg. I think Cody's gonna be able to get these 2 and squeeze it through. So this is pretty much right up his wheelhouse. Well, it looks like he's tight, so this might stick around here. Yep, that's okay. Should get their 1 here. Looks like they do. So after an end that wasn't shaping up to be in their favor, they managed to get away with a 1-point lead and take it into the second. Overall, great shots around. And yeah, right now Tanaka is going to take it into the second, leading 1-0 against Team Blandford. When we come back, Blandford will have hammer and in the second end.
The Kia Victoria experience is a different and better way to purchase a vehicle. We believe that the more positive your car buying experience, the more you're going to love your Kia. When we say the right thing to do, we're talking about putting the customer's needs first. It's about being honest and transparent, both in sales and in the service department, and it's also about treating everyone equally. If you haven't considered Kia Victoria, I would say come see it for yourself. You're going to be impressed with the people that you meet and impressed with the product.
Driftwood Brewery, Esquimalt, crafting world-class beer since 2008. This is where beer is made. With care, intention, and respect for the process, every batch reflects the place we're from and the standards we hold ourselves to. And this is where it's enjoyed. Our tasting room, offering a rotating lineup of West Coast favorites and seasonal releases, right here in Esquimalt. Paired with Thai-inspired food from Dumpling Drop, we're open 7 days a week. Driftwood Brewery, great beer, confidently made. Cheers.
Welcome back. Those who are joining us just now, you're watching the 2026 Curl BC Men's Provincial Championships here in, I believe, the Archie Bauer Arena there out of Esquimalt, Victoria. If you just tune in. Archie Browning. There you go. See? Pronunciation, that's the one I'm leading. For those who saw, Tanaka took a 1-point lead there off a double, made in his last. And yeah.
Gave him a little bit of the commentator curse there. I said Blandford would be happy getting the force, and you were pretty sure Cody could make the blank there. And a little narrow on his hit attempt, took the one. Sorry, Cody.
Yeah. But nonetheless, not a bad position to be in. Always taking the lead early is good, and I expect a full end here of lots of rocks in play. Looks like Blandford started with a corner, and Tanaka followed it up with the cap on the 4-foot draw there, so already off to a good start. Should be a good end.
Yeah, I like how both teams are just getting right into it. No up and down blank in the first end, just right away. And considering this is Blandford's first actual game, I was pretty impressed with some of the shots that were made in the first end there.
Yeah, I expected nothing less than rocks in play. I don't know Cody too well to be somebody that takes blanks, that's for sure. And same with Matt. He loves rocks in plays as well. He likes to use his hitting ability and set up some angles. So I expect we'll see that once they get comfortable with their draw weight here. So, but yeah, not bad. Edge of just about edge of 8 to get to the button here, or a little past the button. So ice is going pretty well.
Yeah, I watched the morning and the afternoon draws, and there's been a lot of swing. The rocks finish pretty hard.
Good.
So it's kind of like hogline in. You'll watch this one from Mitch. It'll start moving pretty good here.
Right on. Yeah,
but,
a little short. Looks like okay. Looks like we're having a little bit of weight issues to start, but I think they're just probably easing into it. These end sheets sometimes you get one side that's a little faster than others, so usually takes about an end or two to get a little familiar with that, especially if the crowd's busy too. That can also affect the ice as well. So I, of course, can't see, but I'm sure you are able to see.
Yeah, there's less people on this side of the arena, only because this side is colder than the other side.
Hey, there you go.
There's a vent or something that blows down this side. I was sitting out there watching the earlier games, and it's a bit chilly out that side, so maybe that has something to do with the ice.
So it looks like Cody's going to put a replacement guard here. It's pretty nice. Anything in that kind of top 3 zone, as I like to call it, just above the 12-foot lines there. If you could put a rock there, and if you could stagger, that's beauty. So hopefully that's what the end result will be.
This one looks a little heavier than his first.
Yeah, they don't look too worried about this one. Looks like a hard clean here. Looks like it's going to overcurl a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit more than his first one. That's a hard clean, Reese. Jesus, that's me sweeping as hard as I can.
Yeah. I don't even know if I know how to sweep anymore. It's been that long.
Nothing to it. Just lean on the broom.
Yeah, there you go. So we have Cody with his second here, I believe. Putting a nice kind of, looks like board weight, maybe up board weight here. Man, look at this sweep. Ooh, it's really curling down this spot. You know, that's a good shot. That's a great shot. Get under cover there. Yeah, like this. I think this is a good call. It's, you're still got lots of rocks in play here. Even if you chip off the guard.
Was advocating for the peel.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I mean, definitely the way the ice has been curling so far, it seems to be tough to put up guards, so this is probably the play. And no surprise, Jared with the peel. That's a nice one. Can count on him making those 10 out of 10 times. I like this a lot, actually. This is a good play. I like Blandford coming around the guard here. As long as they don't leave it where a double's available.
Right. Yeah, I think that's what Matt was just indicating. Don't come too deep.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, even just a biter on the 12-foot buried, that's about as good as it can get. Looks like they're working hard on this one. Oh, looks like they got it in there. Good sweep. Looks like this one's going to overbury a little bit, but you know what? That's a great spot. Beautiful spot. Poking out on the other side, a little teaser, but that's a good shot. I'd be hard pressed to see this.
Do you think that doubles there?
You know, it's possible, but I don't see you keeping. I don't know. I don't see you keeping both reds here, but I don't think they're concerned about that. So playing it with the intern, which is probably the play. Get a better spin on the rock. 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 Get a better. Even if he knows this, it's actually a really good shot too. So looks like they're getting on it to curl it. Unbelievable. Nice shot.
There you go.
Why did I doubt him? Of course he's going to stick it for 2. Unbelievable. Good shot. Good call. It's only makeable with the intern. So that was the right play there. Nice play. And now the NS switch. So now you got Seth here on the defense here, having to make a hit and roll, hopefully, and get yourself a little buried here. Make Team Tanaka kind of play something soft around that corner.
Yeah. It's
indicating that weight's
curling
down a bit
hard
here.
though.
Yeah, we getting it by here. It's got a hard sweep.
No.
Oh, just a light rack.
So there were a ton of rocks like that in the last draw. They're just if you don't throw the exact right weight, boy, do they curl.
Well, you know what? He snuck around and kept it in there. So, I mean, something that Cody's got to think about.
Cody's just going to hit it, I think.
Yeah.
He knows that. Eli 3. That's not bad.
As Cody makes his way down here for his first shot, we want to give a shout out to our presenting sponsors here, Best Western, Beller Direct, Driftwood Brewery, and Digital Direct, as well as AMJ Moving. Our platinum sponsors here are Kia Victoria and Peninsula Co-op. So thank you to those sponsors. Of course, as everybody knows, without them, events like this, the wonderful commentary that me and Craig are able to bring to you is not possible without that sponsorship from our sponsors. So, we really appreciate that. Here it is with Cody's first. Looks like he's just going to put a Put a rock right on the broom there. I don't know if you really need to stick, but I guess it doesn't hurt.
Well, it just makes the force more likely, right?
Yep.
I don't
That's true.
think it being so far back in the 12, it's going to come back to bite you. Although
Yeah.
I've been wrong about that many times. So
Oh, have I? How many times have I seen a draw for 3 and all you have to do is hit 8 foot and sail it to the hack? So overswept by me, of course. So that's my specialty. But
we all got to be good at something, right?
Yeah. But they got a good guard to play around here still. So, all hope is not lost for a deuce. If Matt can make a good one here and get it buried, it's could be in for a skips deuce here, which is every front end's dream. So, see what Matt can put a good one on here.
Yeah, he's got just enough room that if he hits and rolls a little bit under the guard, he'll still be shot. And then Cody's got a decision to make there.
I love it. Matt just in the hack, out of the hack, takes no time to think about it. You got to love it. He's confident in his shots. It looks like Cody's back on this one hard again here.
Yeah, I think they got it.
Looks like it's going to take a little bit of a... Oh, that's a good shot.
I think
great shot. Ooh. I think they're sitting one, Craig.
Sneaky good shot there.
You know what? That's a hell of a shot. That's a great shot. Good weight. Nice line call. Good sweep. Cody could peel this, which is fine. And, Matt will have some backing on his last if he needs it. But he'll have a nice draw. Gains 3 nonetheless. But, when you make it to the big leagues like this, a draw against 3 and hitting the 8 foot's pretty much comes on the resume as a skip. So I see Matt making this one pretty good. But Cody's got to make this one go away first. So his old school tuck, Craig. I don't remember Cody ever having that when I curled with him. That's a new.
Yeah, he's been a tuck curler for a few years now.
How is he now?
But yeah, he adopted it. I don't know. I think 3-4 years ago.
There you go. Ooh, is there a jam? No. Oh wow, he stuck that too. Good weight call.
Yeah.
Expecting him to throw the heater there. All right. Well, this is what you pay the skipper to do, right? So just gotta hit the 8 foot here. Good team shot here, but generally it's usually in the hands of the sweepers, and as Matt can just throw it within 6 feet, let the sweepers do the rest, and we'll head to the third on a 1-1 tie.
Careful, Reese. We've already done the commentator's curse. You don't want to.
Nah. So Matt's last here, drawn against 4, second end.
No panic. Looks
Sweepers
like it's
liking
good.
it. Yeah, Sweepers liking it early. Yeah, looks like Jared's already. This one, it's got to put on a few brakes here. And uses his backing, which that's why it's there. So there you go. So great shot by Blandford. Taking it into the third here, Craig, with a 1-1 tie. And we're looking forward to the fourth.
Nice, fun game so far.
Third. Yeah, absolutely. And we head into the third with a
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Aztec Safety is #1 for online safety training.
Aztec Safety is the proud sponsor of the Aztec Safety Challenge, the #1 event on the World Curling Tour.
And Aztec Safety has been a proud sponsor of Team Jacobs on our quest to represent Canada at the Olympic Games.
Who wants to go back and watch the show again, they can.
Welcome back, those for watching here. We're in the third end and already on to the lead second rock. Nice little hit and roll to start the end. For those tuning in, we'll give you guys a little live update on the other games going around their sheets here. In our featured game here, Blandford for Tanaka, it's 1v1, 1-1. In the women's game there, Brown taking on Harris. Harris with a 1-0 lead right now. Over to the next sheet, we have on the women's side as well, Powell and Halfley. Halfley taking a 1-0 lead right now in that game. And the other women's side, we also have Reese Hansen taking on Wilson. Wilson with a 2-0 lead in that game. And on our other featured men's game, we have Montgomery taking on Craig, with Montgomery taking a 1-0 lead to begin.
So Reese, I don't know if your screen is, if your ladies' games are inverted, but it is the opposite of all of those scores.
Oh, okay.
Reese Hansen is up 3-0.
Oh.
Powell is winning 1-0 over Halfley, and everybody's standing in front of the scoreboard for me. So it looks like Brown is up 1-0 over Harris.
Oh man, so I guess my live update on Curl BC might be a little out. I'll have to look into that one. My apologies. Thank you for helping me out there. Thanks for the cover, Craig. Look at us making a yin and yang team already.
There you go. It's like we've done this before.
So what do you think, Craig? Tied 1-1, third end. Are you looking for a deuce here, or are you thinking we try and blank if we can and take hammer into 4? What are you thinking?
I think from watching Cody this year, I think he's always looking for the deuce. He's never been afraid of rocks in play, and I think if there's any chance he can score multiples, he's always looking for it. Blanks, from what I've seen from this team this year, I've watched them in Vernon and Abbotsford and a couple other BC Tour events. Blanks are kind of the last resort when things have gone not quite their way.
Yep, I could see that. And, Blanchard is no stranger to putting up points. He averaged almost 8 points a game this year. That's crazy.
Yeah. They play a very aggressive style. There's lots of stuff in play, lots of angles and runs, and entertaining curling for sure.
And actually, Tanaka not far behind too, putting up almost averaging 8 points a game as well. So both these teams are no stranger to putting up points. So, I mean, it's funny we're here in a 1-1 game, but I could see things escalating here towards the end of towards the latter end of the game here.
Yeah, it's just going to take a couple half shots, and before you know it, somebody's scoring 3 or 4.
I agree. Well, looks like we got ourselves a first half shot right here. Tanaka's still not looking bad here. Driver's seat. Oh, looks like Blanchard is going to he's going to go on the defense here and maybe get a roll for a double corner. That would be a 2-for-1 right there. Looks like this one's good out of the hand here. Could be close. Get the roll over. Great shot. Not bad.
Nice shot.
Did we not say that, Craig? Did we not say early that we were expecting run backs to be made pretty much all the time here for these two teams?
Yeah. Anything not super high or super long, they're pretty automatic.
I would agree. That's a great shot by Cody Johnson. Just a perfect amount of roll. Nice. I like that spot. Hard double to make if they're trying to clear it too. So looks like we're going to be coming around with a tap here. Nope.
I think just enough to get that center one out of the way and maybe roll under their own corner there.
Okay.
Yeah. Just make some space.
Okay, actually, this is quite interesting because if Blanchard decides to double peel, nope, that's probably what I would play as well. Come around because I was gonna say if he double peel, it just gave Cody a wide open draw around that blue guard. So this makes perfect sense here. So Seb's first here. Let's see if he can find draw weight in this arguably a new spot here. First time in the game, I imagine. Sweepers like it early, which is always a good sign. What do you think the ice is running here so far, Craig? Did you get a chance to run a clock there? We're running at like 14.5 from hog to hog, give or take, or?
It's a little faster than that.
Oh wow!
So, from talking to some of the players, it's running just a bit quicker than 14.5.
I guess that's case in point right here. Looks like Seb still manages to hang on. Advantage Tanaka here. I don't know if I'm in love with splitting the guards here. I kind of like coming around, to be honest with you. Okay, yeah. I mean, either one is good. Okay, interesting call. I feel like if you hit this high side, you might be able to split it for 2. Just don't know if you ever. I don't know. I'm not sure if you're ever going to leave one buried in this situation here. But nonetheless, we'll see how the center turns out here.
Yeah, it's an interesting call. I'm curious to see how it turns out for them.
Yeah, I would have loved to just come around, play the same shot that Seth played. I mean, that's close.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, almost rolled it in. Not bad at all.
Not quite a biter.
Yeah, I kind of foresaw that being a shot that, you'd probably either leave a decent run or a double. I kind of like coming around those staggered guards. You just saw the path and you saw, the line there and you bury one around there. I think, Blanchford's chasing now and you have a good chance for that deuce that Cody always likes to score. So a little surprised to see that, but you know what? He had a vision there and maybe just almost executed perfectively, but just a little short on the other rock rolling in.
It was tricky. I don't think they would have thrown that path at all, and especially with that kind of weight. So it was just a guess. They were really close. Oh, they're going on this one hard.
Yeah, I saw light and tight here.
Yeah.
So that spot's
you can always tell. You can always tell how hard they need to sweep by how red Seb's face gets.
Yeah, and it's got to say, 2026 now. There's a huge improvement in all teams across the board there with the broom smacking. I think I grew up around that era there where that was the way you took care of your frustration. But now it's more of a mental game. Now everybody's mentally tough. So you know what? Kudos to Sev. I know he's not happy about that one, but you know what? He'll shake it off and come back at it on the 4th here. Now advantage Tanaka. So you know what? Here we go. Chance to sit 2 here and put the pressure on.
Trying another fun tap split thing here.
Okay. I like the weight. Not bad. Yeah, there you go. So sitting deuce and it's a flat double, but that's Blanchford's capability.
Did they move that guy? Yeah, it looks like the guard's still not quite a biter.
Yeah, I think
nope,
still
not quite.
Shy.
They were hoping to get that one in too. So
and kudos to our camera guy for that work there.
Yeah, thanks, Rory.
So this is Blanchard's wheelhouse here. He can throw the weight to make this for sure. It's no gimme. It's definitely a flat one, but about maybe just a little more than half a rock here, and you should see both of them fly. Oh, it just comes out like an arrow. A little tight here again.
They're on it immediately, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Too bad. Well, good attempt though.
Just slid a bit tight. I'm right behind the sheet, so
yeah,
you could see it when he came out. But
Definitely enough weight to get it done, though. That's for sure. So just a little inside, but you know what? So what is Cody doing here? Is he electing? Okay, electing to hit. Okay. So I think Cody's still maybe still searching for his draw game early here and feels comfortable with the hits. There's nothing wrong with it, but I guess it puts Blandford in a tricky spot because he's got to either decide to ignore that and maybe come around or go for a hit and leave Cody a potential for 2. So I guess hitting here is not bad.
Yeah, tough for Blandford to find a spot where Cody can't run something.
Very true.
If he does come around, right? So
very true.
I like this call. I think.
Yeah, it's gonna work out. Okay, you got to remind me. There's a tick rule in effect here.
Yeah,
in this game.
The center line tick.
Yeah.
5 rock, free guard, and the center line tick are all in effect.
Perfect. 2 timeouts.
Yes, I believe so.
There you go. So as we predicted here, it's kind of risk and reward here. Yeah, decision time.
So what would you do here, Reese?
You know what? My heart is telling me to hit and just kind of swallow your pride and let them have the deuce and come back in 4.
Take your medicine.
Take your medicine, yeah, as I like to call it. I mean, being down 3 in this era of curling is not the worst. It's definitely early, and Blanchard likes to put up points, but I think you got to take your deuce here. And the spot's given each team some difficulties here, so it's no gimme. It's back of the house. So if Cody's a half rock off, I mean, they might be able to sweep it out, and it looks good. So now I can't tell, but
if he hits this, I'm not sure he's out counting the top red.
Yeah, and I don't think that's probably. Well, actually, yeah, he would probably want to be shot, wouldn't he?
Then Cody could just draw for his 2.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. So he needs to be better than 3/4 in the.
Yeah. So it looks like red's sitting 1 there. So.
Yeah.
But looks like Cody is still going to hit though. So there you go.
All right.
And you know what? Honestly, if Blanchard's taking notes on this, that's something to really consider, because if you're seeing your opponents hitting on a position like this, then you kind of know that maybe they're not feeling as comfortable on the draw weight, and something to consider going into the 4th and 5th, maybe making your opponent there throw a few more draws, because I think you'll see most of the veterans throw a draw here. Not that Cody isn't a veteran, but he's comfortable with his hits, so no surprise there. But on his last here, looks like it's a heavy clean. Nope.
I got it on for curl.
Heavy curl. There you go.
Oh, no.
So that's Blanchard kind of got what he wanted, and I know Cody will not be happy about that, but they're going to take a 2-1 lead going into the 4th end. Team Tanaka up 2-1 against Team Blanchard, with Hammer coming home in the 4th.
Driftwood Brewery, Esquimalt, crafting world-class beer since 2008. This is where beer is made. With care, intention, and respect for the process, every batch reflects the place we're from and the standards we hold ourselves to. And this is where it's enjoyed. Our tasting room, offering a rotating lineup of West Coast favorites and seasonal releases, right here in Esquimalt. Paired with Thai-inspired food from Dumpling Drop, we're open 7 days a week. Driftwood Brewery, great beer, confidently made. Cheers.
And welcome back. I'm here with my friend and host here, Craig Coyne, and I'm Reese Gamash, and we're excited to bring you this men's quarterfinal on the A side between Team Tanaka out of Kamloops and Team Blandford, curling out of the Vancouver Curling Club. As mentioned earlier, the winner there will move on to the A semis, where they'll take on the winner between Wes Craig and Jason Montgomery. Craig, thoughts on the game so far? What do you think, my friend?
I think both teams are playing it a little cautious. There's still lots of rocks in play, but they've been bailing early. And the choice for Cody to hit that one in the back when he could have drawn full 8-foot for his second was indicated to me that they're not quite confident that they have the right weight and lines for their draws just yet.
I couldn't agree more. So for those who are just joining in, Team Tanaka had a shot for 2 there. Unfortunately, we hit a little high side and rolled out to just get the 1 there. So overall, that's a win for Team Blandford. And now they have Hammer going into the even ends here on 4. And to your point, Craig, it looks like a bit of a cautious start here as well, too. I was expecting to see maybe a guard, but looks like they're just kind of going to regroup from this end and hit it hard in the 5th.
Yeah, Matt Fenton's first slid in. Cody decided to hit it. Now I think they're just trying to split the rings, which is, I mean, that's so hard to do at this level. It's so early in the end to try and do this. Like, you have to hold this for so many rocks with everybody who can throw that high, hard one. It's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Especially, like I said, with the back ends for both these teams being able to throw those weights hard and accurate. And that's a good start. I could honestly say I know a thing or two about sliding into the house early. Growing up curling myself for many years, playing lead. I definitely I know there's a couple skips if they're listening out there. They might have given me a head shake every now and then when they saw me slip one in. But I always made up for it on the jokes, just like you, Craig. So there we go.
There we go. I always tell them we can't score 8 if we don't get the first 2 in. So
right.
Just look at the positives. Send the other 6 in perfect, and we're gold. We get a pin. We get a little certificate. It's great.
Well, there you go. Craig, did you score an 8-ender in your career?
I did.
Ooh.
And I was playing lead.
Hey, you and me both, buddy. Actually, we scored an 8-ender against our coach at the time. It was hilarious.
Nice.
Dale's a beating off if you're listening. Sorry, my friend.
That's going to sting. I know Daryl. He's not going to like being reminded of that one.
Well, speaking about coaches, I know on Blandford's side, they have themselves a great coach in Daryl, my apologies, Dara Blandford. Previously as Dara Provincial, I think she won a women's side. I'm going to say 2006. Don't fact check me, but I feel like it was around that year that she took one home there on the women's side to go to her first Scotties.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to believe you. I know she's won one. I just don't know when it was.
Yeah, she had a great curling career, and I think she did a lot of coaching outside the province as well too. And great resume. So not a bad person to have behind the bench there for you, especially in a scenario where you may not be happy with the start of your game. But that's the thing about veteran teams like both these teams here. Everybody kind of finds a way to just get out of that little bit of we won't call it a slump, but maybe early going slump, let's say. And there will be we'll definitely see some shots now being made.
Nice shot from Jared there.
Yeah,
that was
absolutely.
A good one. Team Tanaka also brought a coach to the event. They've got Josh Mickey.
Bringing in the youth, huh? Holy moly. Josh Mickey, there you go. Yeah, there you go. A legacy family, very nice. Josh and, of course, his dad and of course, his grandpa. Holy cow. There's a lot of good curling experience in that family right there. Those who may or may not know, Josh Mickey's father, Brian Mickey, he's 2000 Brier and world champion, alongside a couple of curlers that I guess Macaulay's daughters don't curl anymore, but a couple of daughters from each of the teams there played curling growing up, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
But,
well, I mean, Brent Pierce from that team is still curling.
yes, he is. Yeah, I think he's out of Saskatchewan now, I believe.
Yeah.
I had the honor to curl with him a couple of years ago, and I tell you, it's irreplaceable to get knowledge and experience from guys like that. It's awesome. So we'll take it back to the action here, and as you can see here, Tanaka and Blandford. Blandford's setting himself pretty up okay here for a blank. I mean, yeah, Tanaka's sitting 2 here, but I don't see anything too scary. I think nice little hit and roll, or even if they want to go for the double right away, I think they can get themselves out of the send, no problem.
Yeah, I don't think Tanaka minds if they blank this one.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
Try and force him in 5 and take the hammer back in the even ends for the last half of the game.
Exactly here.
That would be pretty good for Cody.
Well, it looks like they just elected to go for the hit and roll here.
I think they're going to roll too far.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, actually, that's actually a tricky spot. I don't mind that, actually. If Cody doesn't make a perfect roll here, you got some options. You could possibly freeze to one of them, or...
Well, Cody throws it like he threw his last one. He'll get a nice roll.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so Sev might be just struggling a little bit on that board weight kind of weight, but still not a bad shot here. So Cody's still got to make a good one to make sure.
Seems Seb's just a bit narrow. All his misses have been just a touch on the inside, so they either got to give him a little more broom or he's not quite sliding to the broom, but they're an experienced team. They'll figure it out.
Absolutely. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like there's any lack of curl coming down the middle here, so possible that maybe there's a trough going on in the middle. I mean, yeah, see something like that happen. That's usually... Yeah, because, Cody puts good spin on his rocks there, so I don't think that was a lack of handle. So definitely some tricky spots here that the guys are still figuring out, but, that's what you got to do when you're at this kind of tournament. You got to figure out the ice early, and looks like whoever figures out the ice here first is going to have the upper hand here, so.
Yeah, certainly between Seb and Cody, whichever one of those guys figures out their hits is going to give their team a pretty big advantage, because right now they're just trading misses.
There you go. Yeah, that's the way it's looking right now for sure.
It's always tough when your opponent gives you a chance like that and you follow up their miss with a miss. You always want to make after they have a miss.
Absolutely. Well, there you go.
Cody's
that's a nice little...
happy with his last few rocks.
Yeah. That's a nice comeback shot there from Blanchford, though. Nice little board weight hit. It's always a good feeling. And Cody's wasting no time getting that one out of his hand here.
Yeah, you can see he was a little frustrated after that last shot. Just wanted to get right back in there and throw it again. Just get that feel for a good one.
Yeah. And now here we go with the blank attempt with Blanchford's last to maintain the hammer here going into 5. Yeah, overall a pretty tight game right here. Lots of rocks at play, as Craig mentioned earlier, but definitely a few half misses, which led us to some low scoring attempts here. But nonetheless, Blanchford's still in a good spot here to blank it and put himself in a comfortable spot with hammer in 5. Cody,
yeah, and as frustrated as Cody is with missing that other one, right from the get-go, we said he wouldn't be upset about a blank here. So there we go, going to the 5th.
There you go. So blank, as you mentioned, 2-1 Tanaka taking the lead into 5 after a blank shot there by Matthew Blanchford.
When I was younger, I thought purpose had to be big, like changing the world. But then there's the little things, like fueling someone's car before an early shift, or helping someone find the perfect bottle to toast a special occasion, making sure the shelves are full so a family can cook dinner, so those kids can have their favorite treats. Like giving back, like making everyone's day just a bit better. Maybe that's exactly our purpose.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Fifth End. My name's Craig, I'm here with Reese, and we are calling the Cody Tanaka and Matthew Blandford game here. It's been pretty cautious to start. Everybody's showing a lot of respect to their opponent. They're putting rocks in play, but as soon as any sign of danger, they're getting themselves out of trouble. So it's going to be the first team to make one big mistake or one amazing shot. So we're looking forward to it. It's a little cat and mouse right now. And Blandford's holding hammer here in the fifth. These are 10-end games, so we're just about halfway through.
Yeah, nicely said, Craig. I couldn't agree more. We're still trying to figure out the ice here, it seems, but you know what? Overall, not a bad shot. I feel like the blank opportunity for this end now is getting less here, so I think we'll see some scoring in this end. That's my prediction. Oh, looks like...
You there, Reese? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just went quiet for a minute there.
Oh, there you go. Looks like a nice shot there by Fanton. Start the end off. Whew, these rocks are curling, eh? You weren't kidding when you said they finish hard.
Yeah, there's tons of finish hogline in, which is really nice. But it can mean something like that happens where he's just a bit deeper than he wanted to be. So now Mitch can put this one right on top. That could prove a bit of trouble for Matt.
So Mitch with his first year. So what's your opinion on the curl here? On the broom curling? Do you think it's effective here now with this new curling brooms? Not new curling brooms, but I should say the new techniques that they have these days. Looks like they're not going to need it for this one, but there's that curl I was just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, even with that weight, it still got to almost nose there. That's pretty impressive. So yeah, this ice is finishing hard. So I think there you go. So I think Blanchard's starting to notice that now. So this is shaping up to be. If Blanchard could put a good one here, top four, this is shaping up to be pretty dangerous here for Team Tanaka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll see that their blue rock is
Fenton's
exposed.
been on this out of the hand.
Has he?
That's always trouble because.
Yeah. This might not be bad though.
Can't
Might push
stop
it over.
the curl.
Might push it over. Yeah. Oh, not enough. Yeah. Have you, Craig? Have you had a chance to see some of that Team USA sweeping where they have that one guy that jumps to put pressure on the broom?
Bunny hop.
The bunny hop. Yeah.
They're not the only ones who do it. They're just the ones we know best because he fell down and everybody saw the highlights. But
okay. Have you seen some bunny hops here in the weekend yet?
No, I haven't seen anybody try that one yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Supposedly, Go ahead, Reese.
Oh, I was just gonna say I grew up still in the old school era with a lot of the veteran curlers, and I know if I ever attempted to do that, I probably wouldn't be on the next tournament.
I'm not coordinated enough to do stuff like that. You're lucky I can move with the rock.
You and me both, buddy. And that's a good
jumping
shot
up
there.
and down. No, not for me.
Yeah.
That's a really nice shot.
Yeah, that's a great start. Actually, you know what? If they can hit high side on that red here, you might even. Ooh, does it jam though? Like I'm thinking high side on that double guard, you might be able to get at least 3 going, but I don't know if it's going to jam on the back. Well, I guess we'll find out here. I know Cody does like his intern, so should be up his wheelhouse here. Oh, so just hit a little low there, but actually not a bad shot. Lots of stratnals, as we like to call it, in the middle there. But yeah, I get a kick. So funny, like you said. I remember back in the day when it was easy to sweep with your on your slider. Now I don't even know if I could do that. I need like 3 grippers these days.
Oh yeah, I would never ever sweep on my slider. Never mind the bunny hop. I'd be hitting the deck constantly if I tried sweeping on my slider.
But it's nice to have a front end like this, young and both close sweepers. That's always an advantage usually for your pressure. I know that there used to be a lot of open sweepers, but you find a lot of teams now trying to make a front end that has that closed pair. So it looks like we're still navigating here, that center there, but not a bad shot. It's going to be a tough one here for Seb to kind of get in there.
Yeah, I kind of like that call. Hit the one that's almost top 4 there. Roll under the corners. Maybe
Absolutely.
Give yourself something with hammer later on. I feel like Seb needs a shot here. He's missed a few.
I agree.
He's
I
getting
think
frustrated. It'd be nice for him to go and start feeling better about it.
I agree. I think he's going to make this one. You know, and even too, actually, he might even get lucky if they do still go with that shot. They might even clip the back there to sit too. He's got to hit it pretty thick, though. It's probably, judging from my angle here, maybe close to 3/3 or 3/4. Sorry, 2/3, I should say. So electing to go for the hit and roll, which I agree. I think that's the play here. If you could ever make that roll, then things flip around. So as Sev settles in here for his first here in the 5th end, looking for a hit and roll. Looks like they're on this one early.
Quiet wait here.
And they're going to get it by. Hard sweep. Oh, and they might get the double here.
They're not going to get the roll, though.
But not bad. That's actually, that top blue rock is in a dangerous spot.
They came really close to that guard.
See, that's why you got the young sweepers out there. I don't know, Craig. I think maybe you and I should team up together someday. I think we could make a dream team sweeping. I'll try the bunny hopping. You try the slider, and we'll just see what happens,
Yeah, a lot of burnt rocks. That's what's going to happen.
That's the easiest way to get the game over quicker, right?
That's right, but we're going to owe the team a lot of beer afterwards.
So here we go with Jared throwing his first here, going for the double and roll. It's looking pretty close out of his hand here. Oh, just missed it.
Just overgirled. That's even on the hits, there's just a ton of curl.
Yeah, so that's definitely some tricky ice, I guess. Maybe something a little unfamiliar for Team Tanaka from their first draw there. Like I said, these edge sheets are always tricky, so.
Yeah, when they played earlier, they were on the opposite end. So we're on A here, so they were on sheet E earlier, which is the other end sheet. But that side of the arena is a lot warmer. Yep. So the ice is probably a little bit different for them.
Yeah, that makes sense. And usually on the 7 p.m. draw too, I mean, you'll usually see maybe a fresh scrape potentially. So, yeah. I'm no ice maker, but I always try to do my best to chat with the ice guys before the game started, or find the ice maker of that tournament and chat, see what they're doing. Because I was fortunate enough to curl with a lot of ice makers, and that was always kind of the trick to figure out how they pebbled it that day, and et cetera, et cetera. So Sev making it good on his first here. It looks like he's coming back with a similar weight. Nice little board hit and roll. This looks pretty good off and on. That's always a good sign. That's a heck of a shot.
Had to
there
be
you
close.
Go. Beautiful. So there you go. Back-to-back shots made by Sev. He's going to feel good about that one going into the break here. So it was only a matter of time before he found his weight there. So great shot. And yeah, decision time here for Team Tanaka. Let's have a look here. See if we can pick up what Jared and Cody have in mind. I have to almost agree with Mitch there. I don't think you have to necessarily resort to the hit here. I mean, you kind of set Blandford up for a three ball potentially, because if you hit and roll below, Blandford comes around with a draw top four. I mean, I don't know what Tanaka does.
Yeah. I guess he draws around to knowing he's got backing.
Well, that's what I would do. I mean, if Tanaka's a shot here, I guess you do have to make a play on it. But, I mean, you could technically, if you wanted to, draw top four or even top button, make Tanaka make a shot with his last. So interesting choice of weight here. He's throwing it a little higher. So yeah, so not a bad result. Gets it buried, that's for sure. Long guard nonetheless, but
I think it does the job. Forces Blandford to make a play on it, and then you'll have something in return, and hopefully you get a force out of it, which is what you wanted. That's why you were okay with the blank in 4.
Yep, absolutely. Blandford makes a pretty good hit and roll here. I think those guards are high enough, or he might be able to. He might even be able to come across the face on this one and bear it a little bit. And then, and then now you're in that draw, and a draw that Team Tanaka hasn't particularly been comfortable with. So if they make a good hit and roll here, this could have quickly creeped up on them in a 3-ball situation. So Blandford can make a good one here with his first. I'll be quite interested to see how what Tanaka does on his last. And I could be wrong, but was he hitting to roll away, or was he looking to hit and roll in? I might have missed that.
He first indicated hitting and rolling away.
Okay. And that still looks to be the plan. So yeah, good shot. Forces Tanaka to make that roll.
Yeah, if he makes the roll now, though, you're forced. I think they needed to roll somewhere on that one.
I think if he overrolls, I think you're right. I think if he only gets under the guard, I don't know. I got a feeling that with the way the ice is curling, I think Blandford might be able to play a kind of a back 4 weight and tap it for 2.
Yeah, I think Cody wants to roll basically corner frozen on his own red over there.
Yeah, and I guess he would be shot when
just in the 4.
Yeah. So Tanaka here with his last, coming in with looks to be kind of a hack, maybe bumper weight or board weight as they like to call it. Say this looks more about hack weight. Jared on the sweep here, trying to make a curl. Looks like they're going to hit nose here, which is still puts Blandford here at in a spot where he's going to make a good one. So Blandford, as he makes his way down the ice here, manages to find himself a way to look at a deuce, which is awesome. Take the lead here going into 5. Which I feel like at this point in this game, Craig, is probably feels like you're up by 6 in this case. So as Matt settles in, looks like there's some difficulties going on here. Maybe somebody in the stands just kind of moving around. Looks like the teams there are leaving for fifth end break, I guess. The veteran like Matt will be able to settle back in here, get himself right in the hack, and here we go. As he takes his breath, does his routine, and he's off.
Sorry about that, Reese. I lost connection there for a minute, so
No worries. Just in time to see Blanchard with his last as he puts it in here with about a hack waiter.
Yeah, Cody didn't get the roll he was hoping for. They pounding it for curl the whole way, so he must have been a bit wide.
This looks to be pretty similar, but I think he's got it here. So great shot by Blanchard here to take a lead going into 5 into the break. So as it stands here, Blanchard will go into the break here with a 3-2 lead against Team Tanaka. Teams will get that 5-end break, and we'll be back with more curling here shortly after the break. Thanks for tuning in. You're here with myself here, Reese Gamache, and Craig Coyne, and we're at the 2026 BC Curling Men's Provincials, and you're here watching the quarterfinals on the A side. Tune in for more curling when we return.
Yes. Curl in. Whoa. Oh, boy. Shot. Wheel me.
Driftwood Brewery, Esquimalt, crafting world-class beer since 2008. This is where beer is made. With care, intention, and respect for the process, every batch reflects the place we're from and the standards we hold ourselves to. And this is where it's enjoyed. Our tasting room, offering a rotating lineup of West Coast favorites and seasonal releases, right here in Esquimalt. Paired with Thai-inspired food from Dumpling Drop, we're open 7 days a week. Driftwood Brewery, great beer, confidently made. Cheers.
The Kia Victoria experience is a different and better way to purchase a vehicle. We believe that the more positive your car buying experience, the more you're going to love your Kia. When we say the right thing to do, we're talking about putting the customer's needs first. It's about being honest and transparent, both in sales and in the service department, and it's also about treating everyone equally. If you haven't considered Kia Victoria, I would say come see it for yourself. You're going to be impressed with the people that you meet and impressed with the product.
If I was a good writer, I would consider it, but I'm pretty bad at that stuff.
Oh,
So.
we're back on here for about 30 seconds. We're just getting ready for the second half of the game. We have a 2-1, or sorry, no, it's 3-2 for Blandford. They just scored 2 in the 5th end. We'll be coming back with the 6th end, and Tanaka will have the hammer.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting. We'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
When I was younger, I thought purpose had to be big, like changing the world. But then there's the little things, like fueling someone's car before an early shift, or helping someone find the perfect bottle to toast a special occasion, making sure the shelves are full so a family can cook dinner, so those kids can have their favorite treats, like giving back, like making everyone's day just a bit better. Maybe that's exactly our purpose.
And we're back for the men's BC Curling Provincials 2026, hosted by the Best Western Hotel and Resort. And we are in lovely Victoria, curling out of the Archie Browning Sports Center here in Esquimalt. I, Reese Gamache here, joined alongside my buddy Craig Coyne, and we're here to bring you guys live entertainment and commentary for this quarterfinal game between Team Tanaka and Team Blandford. And Team Tanaka currently holds hammer in 6, down 3-2. And Craig, give me an update here. How are the other games looking over there in Victoria?
Well, over on sheet E, we've got Montgomery versus Craig, and Montgomery has pulled into the lead. They are leading 4-3. Looks like they just went into the 5th end break. And Reese Hansen is up 5-1 over, trying to see who they're playing. Oh, Harris. And Powell and Haffley, it is 2-1 for Haffley in the 5th end break. And then we have, Reese Hansen's playing Wilson, not Harris. My mistake. Harris is playing Brown on the sheet next to ours, and Brown is up 3-1 currently. And I think they're playing the 5th, just finishing it up.
There you go. And for those tuning in, the winner of this game will take on the winner of Wes Craig and Jason Montgomery in the A semi on the, I guess you could call it the right side of the draw, if you want to call it. But as we come in here, Craig, we should give an update here for our listeners. What do you think from the first 5 ends?
I think they're both still being pretty careful. I'm surprised they're not taking a little more risk, but I guess both teams know that the other team is really good at hitting, and they're just they're being very careful with their rock placement. It looks like they're both struggling to get the broom in the exact right spot. Neither team has quite made that perfect roll off of a hit just yet. So if somebody figures that out, they're going to be in the driver's seat for sure. But right now, we're just watching 2 heavyweights just kind of throwing jabs at each other, trying to figure out their next move.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Craig. Nice update. For those who are just wondering how we did get here, Tanaka in the first had a blank opportunity, but stuck his blank opportunity and took 1 there. Blandford had to make a draw against 4 early to put themselves in a 1-1 tie. Tanaka had himself, I believe, an open hit for 2 and unfortunately rolled out there to take his 1. And then in 5 there, Blandford made an awesome shot there to take his deuce. And here we are, 3-2, heading into 6. And we're on...
I still think...
Go ahead.
I still think that that 3rd end might come back to bite Cody a little bit. He had the wide open draw. All he had to do was get full 8, and he chose to hit. And he hit and rolled out. And instead of getting 2, he only got his 1. And that could be a big swing point in a game that's as tight as this one.
I agree. But in his defense, he did grow up with me in Tunneltown Curling Club, and that's not drawing ice. So he was a few years behind on the drawing capabilities because of the the unfortunate ice conditions. Nah, I kid. It was a great place to curl out of, and it's actually really cool to see myself, Cody, and one more curler there. You guys may recognize Connor Dean curling with Team Wood. A couple of Tawasin Tunneltown curlers, so it's good to see that. Shout out to my hometown and old curling club. So any Tunneltown listeners out there, give us a comment in the section there, and love to hear from you. I guess do we have the chat going on here? I guess there's no comments going in. I thought there might have been a little, maybe a chat or two, but it looks to be quiet early. So
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But as we bring you here now into the sixth end here, as you can see, things are shaping up here for Team Tanaka. They got one buried around the corner, which is looking pretty good. Of course, all rocks are behind the tee line here, so usually that doesn't scream danger, but still now playing a drawing game to the wings, which we haven't seen this too often yet in this game. So different look on this end, and should see how it turns out with the play going to the edge as opposed to the middle, which it's been for most of it. And there we go. We have ourselves a first half miss here. And now it's now Cody has an opportunity here to spread the rings and sit two, and with only 5 rocks to come, might have himself a fairly conservative deuce here if he can continue to put the rocks in good places here.
Yeah, it's calling for the corner freeze out in the wings. That's a good setup shot. A lot of people would have just hit the one in the back that is shot right now. Or at least I'm pretty sure the blue one's shot, but you don't always need to be shot. Sometimes you just need to get things set up.
Absolutely, yeah. No, definitely
need to get this on the corner, though.
It's a good shot.
Like
that's a good shot. Yeah, great shot there. I don't think Mitch has thrown too many draws, so he's probably feeling good about that one. And honestly, that's a pretty good spot. I mean, corner freeze, of course, would have been the ultimate shot, but he put himself in a good angle there, and it's going to be pretty tough to remove both those reds early at least. So Blandford's going to probably have at least 2 shots here to kind of climb themselves out of it. They're going to have to make some good ones here, or Tanaka will look pretty confidently looking at a pretty good opportunity to get a deuce here. So
well, Seb's coming down to have a chat about it. Take a look, see what they can do with that rock.
So I think he's looking at the double across house here.
Yeah. Well, Seb can certainly throw it hard enough to make it.
Oh, yeah. This is kind of his moments here. He does like these big gut shots in late in ends. I know he absolutely torched us on a run back triple years ago. I still remember it. I still have nightmares about it. So this won't be any surprise if he's close on this one. Electing to go, I believe, with the intern to get that extra spin to help you push out that further rock away. And here he's off. Sev with his first, playing the crosshouse double with the always popular knee slide there. It looks to be close here. Oh. Just a little low, but great attempt and
low.
Great shot.
The bonus is he got rid of that wide blue, so they can't freeze to it. Oh, we're getting a replay here.
Absolutely. And the funny thing is, I think he could have threw in about half that weight and still probably made the double. Man, can he make those rocks fly? Holy cow. Yeah. He had to play
Just
that
a hair.
turn.
Just a hair.
You know what? I mean,
that's kind of been a game for him so far, though. It's just been a hair off.
Well, there you go. Talking about hitting the back rock. So I guess Tanaka decided to go with that. And interesting call. I really am surprised to see that. I'm not going to lie, Craig. This is kind of a good opportunity for your team to really get in on the draw game here. So I'm surprised to see the hit there. But
yeah, where would you put the draw?
I'd go wide side on the blue. I mean, yeah, you got to sit 2, but make Sev try and make a double again if you can, and if he does, then I guess you could clean yourself out with a double right back. I find it, in my opinion, I think it's a heck of a lot easier to throw a draw than to hit it and roll. That's for sure, especially on ice like this today where it's got some good curl to it. So,
Yeah.
But, I mean, they got that corner one sitting on the edge there. I can't tell if it's my right or my left looking at the video, but they might be able to maybe split that in early if at some point, maybe potentially. Corbett on a hard sweep here. He's got to hold this one. Looks like he's got it. Great sweep. Great shot. There you go. That's a good shot by Jared.
Yeah. It keeps them spread out. Double. I don't think there's a double there.
And always nice to get that congratulations there from Skipper saying,
Matt
you know
will
what,
just
thank
try
you.
and hit and roll close to it.
Yeah. I was just saying, Tanaka giving Jared there the nice shot there, buddy. So that's always good to get that feeling.
My skips say that to me, but they're being sarcastic.
So this one's on early here. Phantom with the hard
Matt
sweep.
going on it.
Really hard sweep here. Just stick around. Doesn't look that way.
That's
So there you go.
Hard for a piece.
Man, do you ever, I guess it's really hard. I was going to say, is there ever an opportunity to split that edge red? But I guess it's just too sharp of an angle, I would imagine.
Yeah, maybe you can try it on your last if you really want to.
Yeah, that's true.
If Blandford rolls out again, you could try it on your last. But
yeah,
I don't think you try it here because if you screw it up and you don't get either one in the rings, you're in trouble. So.
All right, so couldn't ask for a better situation here for Tanaka's first. A wide open house for a draw. Can pretty much put it almost anywhere in the top of the house, as long as you're top of the house. And you should walk away here with the deuce.
Might not be Cody's first draw of the game, but it's his first draw in quite a while. So
yeah, definitely. I don't think too many of these skips have thrown any draws this game, to be honest with you. This one's looking pretty good.
Right. Jared's going on it now.
Definitely catching that curl. So they're going to go deep with this one, which is always the plan B.
Yeah, just make sure there's no double. Get it as far away from the other one as you can.
I think there's might be a double there. There might be a double there.
I mean, you might as well try it, right?
Absolutely.
I don't think he was ever freezing. He was always going to hit one. So you might as well just give the double a try anyway.
That's for sure. I guess I just wonder if they ever are concerned about the rollout and Cody does go for that split. But I think actually, to be honest with you, this angle is pretty lined up, pretty cute. So if Matt hits good half of the rock here with his intern, he should make them both fly. No shortage of weight. So with Matt's last here, you got Fenton Hart on the sweep here.
Yeah,
looks like he's a little low. So.
Seb was yelling even before Matt let that go. So I think he slid tight.
There you go.
All right, so Cody gets a second draw here.
Yep.
Okay. Which is good. He, like I said before, he hasn't thrown too many draws this game, so I don't want to say low pressure, but it's not thrown against 5, so it gives him a chance to get that feel.
Especially during the spot that both teams have been struggling a little bit here. So let's see if they can figure it out on this one. This is although to viewers out there, this may look like an easy shot, but this is definitely an information shot where your whole team should be paying close attention to the line, the weight, because this is where you learn. This is where you pick up good education on your shot here. So when it comes down to it later in the game, you'll have in your back pocket. And already, for sure, this is a great, well-made shot for sure to take the lead here, but definitely curling a lot down that spot. So
yeah.
So yeah, as we head into the 6th break here, Team Tanaka will take a 4-3 lead against Blandford, and we'll be back for number 7.
Hey Mark, you ready for this game tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Cupsy, what are you doing over there?
Don't worry, boys. Was just on AztecSafety.com, took a fire extinguisher safety course. Paul, I'm putting out the fires from now on. Woo!
Driftwood Brewery, Esquimalt, crafting world-class beer since 2008. This is where beer is made. With care, intention, and respect for the process, every batch reflects the place we're from and the standards we hold ourselves to. And this is where it's enjoyed. Our tasting room, offering a rotating lineup of West Coast favorites and seasonal releases, right here in Esquimalt. Paired with Thai-inspired food from Dumpling Drop, we're open 7 days a week. Driftwood Brewery, great beer, confidently made. Cheers.
So for those watching us, we are streaming live all across the sheets here on Curling Stadium. And all games are available to watch on Curling BC and Curling Zone YouTube channel as well. But Craig and I are thankful that you guys have chosen to watch our game and enjoy this one. And it's, you know what, despite what's been going on, you know, overall it's been still a good game. Been lots of opportunities back and forth. It hasn't been, I would say it's been anything short of, nothing short of opportunities. So that's all we can ask for. And as we get down to the nitty gritty here, the last four ends, I expect to see some shots being tightened up here, and hopefully some strategy. Maybe somebody getting out of their comfort zone, and somebody's gonna have to do something different coming up here. Maybe an end where they go hard on the draws here.
Yeah, I agree. Doesn't help that Matt Fenton put his first one in, because you know Cody's going to hit that every time. But yeah, I like, despite the fact that it's relatively low scoring for these two teams, like it's been a very interesting game. They are trying to bait each other into a mistake, and neither one has made a full-fledged mistake yet. A couple half shots have resulted in multiple scores for both teams, but it's not like anybody's had a flash or a throw through or anything like that. Everything's real close, which makes the game fun.
Yep, I agree. And like you said, to your point, I mean, both these teams on the tour this year have been actually averaging almost 8 points a game. So this is maybe a slightly unfamiliar territory for them, but you know, these guys have been doing this for a long time. All these players out here have been through the grind, and there's always going to be games like this that are going to creep up, and we'll figure out who's going to prevail and who's going to be able to, you know, overcome this kind of game here. Because yeah, when things aren't always going perfect, you tend to maybe lose focus on some things, and I think the key to that is just going to be you know, coming together as a team and figuring out what's going wrong here, and hopefully make the change here in the last four ends. It's we're down to a mini game now, so last four ends, and it could be anybody's game at this point, to be honest with you. I don't see anybody out curling anybody right now at this point.
No, and I think that's why the score's so tight. The teams are both playing pretty well. I know there's a couple shots everybody would like back, but that's just the way it goes. And again, no egregious misses. It's all very, very tight to the vest. I'm enjoying it. It's been a fun game to call so far.
Absolutely. And I know in these games too, sometimes you know, being on a team that you've played together for many years can always play a little bit of an advantage because you know each other so well. I think both these teams here are fairly new. I mean, Cody and Jared have curled together before, so they got some experience. But I think Team Blandford, I don't know if any four of these guys have ever curled together before.
Yeah,
I feel
Cody,
like almost
Cody and Seb were on a team last year.
They were they? Yep. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one by Cody.
Yeah,
Speaking
they were
of,
on the Glenn Finance team.
That's right. And those guys, they went all the way to the finals, didn't they?
They sure did.
Yeah, there you go. And I know Tanaka probably would have curled against his friend 10 in his early junior career as well too. I feel like they got to be around the same age group. So Jared, of course. Go ahead, bud.
Mitch and Coburn were on Team Nobert last year as a front end, so they have some experience together. Kind of came as a package deal when they came over with Cody and Jared.
Okay, there you go. Perfect. And then, of course, Jared there, no stranger to any big game, really. He's been in quite a bit, and also winning this event, I believe, 3 years ago, maybe 4, with Jeff Richards and Brent Pierce that we mentioned earlier, and alongside his pal there, Nick Meister, who I believe is curling in this event too with Team Krell. Am I pronouncing that right?
Krell.
There you go. I'm great with names, can't you tell? Jeez. But we got an end shaping up here now, so I think Blanchard's, he's probably going to have to look at thinking offense now. I mean, it's not looking particularly perfect for him, but
they just missed the sweep call on that one. I think
bad.
The weight was there.
And he was trying to go around both of those, I would imagine?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is a tricky spot. I know it was always a debate with the teams I played in. Is 7's always that tricky end because you just wonder, like, do you take the deuce or do you go for a blank? Because you end up, anytime you always try and go for a blank, I find you always end up getting forced, and then you give that team the hammer in both even ends. So it's kind of tricky, but I mean, getting a deuce here is good. Looks like they're gonna have some work cut out for them, though. Sev's going to have to make a pretty good one here. Potentially a freeze or a come around. Same shot they tried to play in their last.
Oh, that's stuck around. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's still going to... I think Avery, really at this point, I think anything sticking around is probably good for Team Blanchford. Hopefully they can get a stuff or somebody sticks it onto one of those back rocks there, which is always nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are we doing here? Is this a come around the center here?
I think they're coming around the center. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe that's what they indicated.
So Sev with his first here in the 7, coming with a come around the guard, around the center guard there. Sweepers seem to like it early, which is always a good sign. This was my favorite part of the game, always judging rocks. I feel like this is such an art, and seeing these guys do it so well is awesome to see. Looks like Cody's getting this one to curl here. They're going to go deep, but might get it buried here. Looks like it should bury pretty good. Okay, good. They sit shot, which is key.
Yeah, and Cody indicating put it on the button. You can come down to the backing. That's okay.
So I know it's not necessarily what Blanchford wanted, but I mean, if you're baiting the team into drawing around here, it's not the worst situation. It's kind of a win for you. I mean, of course, you don't want to be top 4 buried, but if you got the other team drawing here, this always opens up the gate for a deuce later in the end, especially if they don't make it perfect. So doesn't look like they're.
Like it's coming in pretty good.
Yeah, doesn't look like they're too worried about it. Looks like it's going to finish nicely here. So there you go. So great shot by Jared.
Great shot.
That's about as good as you could possibly place it. I don't think you can walk that rock down any better. I love this. Yep. I think that's the play. I think you have to do that. You got to make a move at this point. You can't. You can't try and bail and get one here. Line yourself up for that angle raise there on the blue that Blanchford kind of briefly indicated there. Is if they make a perfect freeze here, you might have a last angle on his last there on that top blue guard.
Yeah, might be able to pop it in for 3 if Cody doesn't take care of it.
Yeah. Good shot by Jared. Puts him in a good spot here. Well, this one looks like it's gonna need some sweeping here. Curling early.
Yeah. I think they waited a little too long on it.
Are they gonna get it by? They're sweeping hard on this one. Oh. So the weight was there for sure.
Oh, they just ticked it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they just waited a hair too long on the line there.
Yeah. And you know what? Like I said, curling with new teams there. I know Cody curled with Sevier saying the other day there, last year. But different releases plays challenges for the sweepers, especially because Matt's got a good pop and rotation on his, as opposed to Sev, who's a little bit more old school with his release. He's obviously got a great release, but definitely not as much of a in-out motion. So his rocks are probably going to move a little bit earlier as opposed to Matt's that will stay a little bit straighter. So it's tricky, but that's what makes the lead and second and sweeper position so much fun. So got to figure out everybody's releases.
Yeah, that's true. They've been doing a pretty good job of it so far this year, but it's the little, like, you have to get so fine on those shots where it really comes into play, where you just wait that half second too long to call for line, and then it just ticks the guard when you didn't want it to.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That
to stay on that line and get it out.
I was going to say that little biter almost played into the hands of Blandford, but good sweep there by Mitch, and this is a danger here now. This is going to be tough to score. Blandford's really going to have to he's going to have to make the perfect freeze, and then if Cody doesn't make a freeze back, he's still going to have a tough time to even get his one. So
look at this sweep on the replay here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is looking pretty positive here. Blandford's he's in some trouble, so let's see if he can bail his team out here with a nice draw. And they've been down this path a few times now, though, so they should have an idea of where it's at. But as I mentioned earlier, Blandford's got a slightly different release, so this one might hold a little bit straighter early. And it looks like he might be a little hot out of his hand here. It's coming in.
A wider path than Seb as well.
Just coming in. Ooh, are they going to get shot out of this, Craig? Close. Not bad. Not bad. Good shot. Actually, really good shot. Honestly, yeah. I mean, of course, you would have preferred it to be a little bit more frozen, but the angle is actually pretty good for Blandford here.
Yep.
I think.
What do you do if you're Team Tanaka? What would you play?
I agree with Jared. I kind of saw Jared initially put a guard there to stop that tap back. I mean, you kind of want to make Matt throw that angle. I don't know if Matt would even throw that angle raise, because if he ever pokes his own out, I mean, it's still a 2, so maybe 3. So I kind of don't hate what Jared was pointing at. I think I personally like a guard. What do you think, Craig?
I think I'd come down to it.
Like coming down to it, yeah. Also, not a bad play as well. I
kind of like being on the side of the guard he wants to run in, make it a little harder for him.
What's that saying in curling? A guard is just, or third shot is just as good as a guard, right? So.
Yeah, sometimes.
So it looks like they're electing to go with the come around, I think, right? If that's what I. So
that's
Tanaka's
like
last here. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to get one in here.
Yeah. So Tanaka's last here.
I mean,
he's looking to
most
make
he's given up here is.
Go ahead, sir.
What?
Sorry,
you're breaking up a little bit there.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Woohoo, we're back. So Tanaka with his last here. Oh, so they did elect to go for the guard here, unless he was short with the initial call.
No, I think nobody seemed too concerned about it. So,
and I
that was the call.
I don't hate your call either. I think either or would have did the trick. I just feel like if you come in sometimes and you might bump it around and might move some angles, that might be in their favor. That's always where you kick yourself in the nuts there. But I think Blandford, this is not going to be any gimme for a deuce if he's going to go for this tap here. This is going to be a tough shot, but I think it's there.
And that's all you wanted, was to make his shot for 2 as hard as possible.
Yep. I mean, the beauty about this is he's got a lot of space to roll. So, I mean, he doesn't have to be, he doesn't have to be precise, but he's definitely got to throw the right weight here. So, yeah, with Blanchford's last here, he does have an opportunity for a deuce here, and I think if he comes down with some good back 8 weight, I think they can walk out with this end with I would say a skip deuce. So, kudos to Blanchford for getting some in a good way here. Yeah, looks pretty close to be back 8 weight, maybe close to back 12 here. And you got, this is looking close. Cody on the curl here. This is looking real close. That's too bad. But you know what? That's a heck of a shot there by Blanchford to take the 1 there. That was tough. That was a tough one. But nonetheless, Blanchford is going to tie it up here in 7 on a great shot. Hit the buried rock there. And
I think Cody's... Oh, sorry, Rice.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I think Cody's pretty happy with that one.
Yeah, absolutely. We're tied up here going into 8. Team Tanaka with hammer when we get back.
Driftwood Brewery, Esquimalt, crafting world-class beer since 2008. This is where beer is made. With care, intention, and respect for the process, every batch reflects the place we're from and the standards we hold ourselves to. And this is where it's enjoyed. Our tasting room, offering a rotating lineup of West Coast favorites and seasonal releases, right here in Esquimalt. Paired with Thai-inspired food from Dumpling Drop, we're open 7 days a week. Driftwood Brewery, great beer, confidently made. Cheers.
And welcome back, everybody. I'm Reese Gamash, longtime average curler, first-time commentator, and I'm here with my friend here, Craig Coyne. And those who may have missed the 7th end there, Blanchford had to make an unbelievable shot to get his 1. Literally had to pick off a rock off the button with back 8 weight. I think Craig and I were just talking on the break. I mean, we both thought it was probably not there, but he managed to make the impossible happen. So kudos to Matt on that one to take a 1 there.
Yeah, I think they were hoping that they might squeeze a 2 out of it, but I don't think that was ever there. But a really nice shot, really great weight control by Matthew, and he managed to make something out of nothing, because until his 2 rocks They didn't have much of anything going on that end.
Couldn't agree more. And as we get on here with our lead stones here, we do want to give a shout out to our sponsors. None of this is possible without our presenting sponsors: Best Western, Bel Air Direct, Driftwood Brewing, Digital Direct, AMJ Moving, and our platinum sponsors, Kia Victoria, Peninsula Co-op. And also we want to give a shout out to our government and community partners, the Greater Victoria Sports Tourism Commission, the BC government, Via Sports, and the township of Esquimalt. My apologies. And I couldn't pick a better arena to do this provincial. And I mean, it was a great one 2 years ago, and looks like it's off to a good start already here too.
Yeah. So far, the event has been fantastic. Everybody surrounding the event, all the volunteers and stuff, have just been stellar. I've been here since yesterday, just trying to help out and do little bits and bobs whenever anybody would let me. But it's been going great so far. I really enjoyed. I came out to watch 2 years ago when it was here at the Archie Browning, and I'm glad we're back. It's a great venue to do the men's and women's.
And that was the year, for those who may know or have seen the shot, that Jason Montgomery made an incredible, crazy shot. It was like a run split double to tie the game in an elimination game. Unbelievable.
It only exists on grainy cell phone footage like Bigfoot. So sad the feed cut out. That thing would be in the running for one of the best curling shots ever if we just had a better angle of it.
Yep, life's all about angles, and unfortunately we didn't have it that time.
There was an Instagram poll a little while ago where people were voting for the best curling shots ever, and Tyler Tardy put up an explainer for that shot that Monty made, complete with diagrams to try and show people how great that shot actually was.
Wow.
The best part for me is that shot happened against my eternal nemesis, Daniel Dang.
And that shot beat out the I believe it was the 2009 provincial finals, where I think it was Brent Pierce threw a rock through the house against 3 there. He's gonna hate me for bringing that one up.
That was a good shot too.
Yeah. Well, as we make our way here through the 8th now, heading on to second rocks, we got ourselves Tanaka sitting deuce here again, and find ourselves Team Blandford in some trouble already early.
They got 2 centers up. I think they might be trying to hit and roll under their centers. If they can manage that, they'll be right back into this end.
Yeah, I feel like there you go. You're right. The guards are pretty close. Oh, that's a great shot by Cody.
Yeah.
There you go. Here we go. Better late than never, right? This is it.
Yeah.
Greg, we're gonna see nothing but great shots here for the next 3 ends. I'm feeling it. I think this is just going to miss. I think this is just going to miss that back one. I don't know my angles super well, but I feel like if Mitch here hits this one, I don't know if it's going to clip the one in the house there, but we'll find out.
I never have to worry about angles. I can't throw it hard enough for them to matter. No, you were right. Look at you.
He hit that a little higher than I think they wanted to, but
just take it, Reese. Just take it.
Yeah.
Take the W.
So tricky spot here. I mean, you got a good rock here. You haven't necessarily been putting rocks in the best position all game. Do you hit the open rock here? Do you kind of force here? This I would be curious to see what Coach Dara would say, and I think it's gonna need some discussion here, because I think I don't know if I'm in love with freezing there. I don't think you need to do that. I think hitting it's just as good. What do you think? Would you go aggressive here?
I would probably play a guard.
You would? Okay.
I think so.
I'm finding out what kind of man you are here, Craig. There you go. So you'd go for the aggressive.
Yeah, we're still fairly early in the end. It's thirds first. You got some time to clean it up if you don't make it. It's I don't love forcing Tanaka here, because then they force you back and they got hammer and 10, right? I think
Yeah, I think you're right.
like I don't like giving them the easy one. I want them to earn it. I'd love to steal here, so I think I would try and throw the guard.
I agree. I think if I could see Blandford maybe putting up a guard there if if they felt pretty confident in the draw weight. I think they're really still struggling with that spot down the middle, and it's not just them. I think all players so far this game have really been struggling. So if you don't put a perfect guard there, I don't disagree that there's a good opportunity to steal if they did put a good one there. But I feel like if you're not perfect, it might set Tanaka up for a deuce, and that's gonna be tough to climb out of going into 9. Electing to play a hit and roll here to try and move closer, make the double easier for them. And even though he hits nose, he still manages to basically move it over there. That's the power of the up weight there when you can throw it as good as those guys can.
I'd have to put both feet in the hack and push like a toddler bowling.
So Blanchard's made their choice. They're going to elect to make Tanaka try and throw against 2 in his last here. So I don't think we're going to see a steal out of them unless we see some kind of miss. But I think this roll is pretty much going to seal that. So now Tanaka's got some decisions to make. Do they maybe want to try and freeze and force appeal here? Looks like that's what they're going to do. Yep. You kind of have to at this point. You only got 3 locks left. That's a tough double to make. And Jared puts a good one here. I mean, yeah, they could put themselves in a good spot to blank. So electing to make the freeze on the rock there, just back of 8 there. Sweepers are on this one early.
Yeah.
Looks like they might be a little shy here.
There. Yeah, just down weight.
I'm not sure why they gave up on that one. I guess they weren't making it to the house, but yeah. Okay, so now decision time. I'm always a component, Craig. My personal opinion is I would come around that red one. I would try and cut off that freeze. I feel like if you go to the middle, you're still giving them the same shot. I know a lot of guys might play it to the middle, but I'm definitely a fan. But button's okay. I would go button. I wouldn't go top house here though. I'd go button probably. Button or coming around that red there, not fully, but kind of staggered a little bit. That would be my choice. And I say that because if you come top house and Tanaka comes around it deep bottom 8 there. Sorry, back 8 there. You kind of force Blanchard on his last to make a run back. So yeah, but Blanchard's first. I think electing to put it right on the button is not a bad call at all. Pretty much going to force Tanaka to hit, and then you should probably have a hit back, and maybe if you're lucky, you might have Tanaka shooting against 3 here. So
yeah, and as soon as they elected to hit Cody's rock that was in the rings back on Sebastian's first, I mean, the game plan was a force, right? So
100%.
This is how you achieve that. Just put
Absolutely.
it right on the button. Cody's going to hit it because he doesn't want to have to move it on his last. So.
This looks pretty good, and looks like it's going to be in a good spot. It's good depth, so you don't have to. Ooh, is there no? Nope. If it was a little higher, there might have been a triple, but I think they just got it deep enough there, so I think they're okay. So good shot by Blanchard. It looks like he's finding his draw weight late in the game, which could be critical. Coming around the 10th end here, he might have to make a draw for 2 in the last. So he looks to be dialed in right now with his draw weight. That was a great shot. So Blanchard, better late than never. He's coming around here and looks like he's finding his weight, especially in his last end there, and then the draw right there. So
Yeah, they were both really, really nice shots. He put it exactly where he needed to.
Yep.
I figure out which way he wants to roll.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think that's probably the play to roll to the edge there. Of course, you would
Yeah,
like.
and then if Blandford throws it anywhere where you can make a double on your next one, then you still get a deuce out of this, right?
That's great. Yeah, I don't. I feel like there's gonna have to be some luck in Cody's hands here for a deuce in this end right now. He might doesn't really have anything really to freeze to. He's gonna really have to elect into play control weight, which is nice that they can stick around with. Jared Hart in the sweep early here.
They're gonna nose it.
They're gonna nose it, are they? Okay. Ooh. Now this is gonna be fun. Blanchard noses that one. I don't think Cody's gonna be able to hit it for shot. I think he is gonna have to either roll or draw. So Blanchard can make a good one here and nose this one. It could be really close. He might not be able to nose it for shot. So Blanchard executing their plan to perfection here.
Pretty close.
Yeah. So Blanchard got what they wanted. Now they have to continue with the game plan. This is what they dreamt for. Oh, just I love Blanchard's release. Such a smooth rotation.
That's inside though.
They're inside here.
Yeah, a little bit.
So they might
not too bad. Fooled me.
There you go.
Seb was panicking a bit out of the hand, but it seems like it's okay.
Yeah, that sounds like Seth. So is Cody going to draw against 3 here? Is that his plan? Or is he hitting this
I think
side
he's
blue
nosing
here?
that
He's nosing.
side rock.
He's going to have to get a roll here, though, or he's going to give up a steal. So well played end there by Team Blanchard. They executed to perfection towards the end there, and they got exactly what they wanted. Cody looking at 3 with his last. I think that's draw weight. I could be wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Draw weight.
I thought they indicated hitting that blue, but
Looks pretty good. So
yeah.
So good shot there by Cody. Excellent draw. Ooh, I don't like that. I always like to make the rock stop so I can see where it landed. But Sev, veteran move. He didn't want to show Cody where that was going to land. He's a tricky one there.
It was pretty much stopped.
Yeah. So as right. So here we go, down to our last 2 ends, Craig, as we head into 9. Team Tanaka is going to take a 5-4 lead with Blanchard having hammer when we get back.
When I was younger, I thought purpose had to be big, like changing the world. But then there's the little things, like fueling someone's car before an early shift, or helping someone find the perfect bottle to toast a special occasion, making sure the shelves are full so a family can cook dinner, so those kids can have their favorite treats, like giving back, like making everyone's day just a bit better. Maybe that's exactly our purpose.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game.
Hey guys, who scored there? Oh, here, I'll figure it out.
All right, and we are back with the 9th end here. And Reese, are you back?
Yes, sir.
Nice. All right. Well, I have to let you know, Reese, that we do have a chat, and they are taking offense with how you have been pronouncing Matthew Blandford's name.
Oh
It's
boy.
Blandford, not
Blanche.
Blatchford.
Oh my goodness. Holy cow. How do I find this chat? How do I apologize to these fans?
Just say it out loud. They can hear you, obviously.
I think I'm going to need to take some lessons on pronunciation. I think I've butchered about 50% of the names.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've said that one a lot, so they've noticed. Although the good people of Esquimalt might take offense too. So.
Why can't we just have the opportunity to call them how we see fit? You know, like we'll change Tanaka's name. We'll call him Tanika. There you go.
No. You're not making it better.
Nope. I know. That's what I do.
All right. Well, we're in for an exciting finish to this game. And looks like we are mixing it up around the middle right off the bat here. It's 5-4 for Tanaka and Blandford holding the hammer.
Ah, nice. And you pronounced Tanaka's name wrong. It was Tanika, I believe so. And this is where it gets exciting. This is the nitty gritty here. This is the two ends there where you're in a good spot where you kind of control it now. So if Blanchford can walk away here with a potential deuce or a blank, I think he's going to look pretty here. So looks like they're going to chop off a bit here, and that's unfortunately Team Tanaka advantage there for that one.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
That's not great. Matt Fenton's not going to be happy about that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Electing to throw the double here. I would like to see them do another come around, but what do I know? I've been out of the game long, and I've been out of the game too long. So curling's change. It looks like
that's pretty good.
Yeah, good shot. Looks like they're electing to play the run back here. Probably a good call. Things are shaping up to be a little congested in the front there. So nice if they can hit and roll, and maybe they can get a corner out of this one. Might not hurt either.
It's one of the things that separates teams at this level from your average club curlers. They know almost immediately when it's time to bail.
Oh, absolutely.
A rock too late to bail, and at this level, and nothing good comes of it.
Yeah.
So they bail early and get themselves just a chance to score, right?
Absolutely. And Mitch, or not Mitch there, sorry. Cody clipping their back blue. I mean, ideally it doesn't look great, but actually it's not the worst thing. I mean, ideally at this point you're trying to get a blank, so.
Yeah, that blue wasn't doing them any favors after it got moved off the button. Nothing wrong with it being gone.
Okay, I'm going to need to hear from the audience. Mitchell, how do we pronounce this last name here?
I'm pretty sure it's Kapitko.
Kapitko. Okay.
But someone in chat will correct us, I'm sure.
It looks like looks like it's going to lie rest in a great spot there. So good shot. Might have poked out a little bit on the side, but you know what? Still overall not bad. I mean, that guard will probably come into play later on. They can use that, so.
I like this call for Team Blandford. Just a soft weight hit on that top red and roll under their own corner. Keep your chances at a 2 alive. You don't have to give up on that just yet.
Off and on here. Oh, that's a good shot. Nice recovery. Great shot there by Cody. Good recovery from the second there. So Cody finishes the 9th end strong there with a beautiful hit and roll. So I think he's going to be happy with that one. So yeah, you're right. There you go. With that beautiful hit and roll, Craig, it keeps the double alive there. Or sorry, the deuce alive. I wouldn't hate to see Team Tanaka come around the center again. I know they're up
that
by
was his
one.
first call.
Yeah. I know they're up by one, but looks like they're electing to play a run back here and maybe roll for a center. Or a straight peel, it looks like, maybe. Oh. Yeah, looks like they're electing. Oh, great shot. It's going to stick around. Okay. So, because of that beautiful hit and roll there by Cody, it looks like it's opened up the door here for Team Blandford to spread the house here and make a good hit and roll and could come away here with a deuce. Isn't it crazy how things can change? I went from skipping Cody Tanaka to him skipping and me commentary.
Yeah.
Curling can change in a snap of the fingers, you know?
That took a few years, though. It wasn't just 2 shots.
Yeah, I missed the whole second position. Somehow I managed to go from skip to lead. I'm not sure where I went wrong. Might have been my shooting capabilities, but we'll see.
We're going to pretend it's your excellent draw weight.
Uh-oh, looks like the boys are working hard on this one.
They are. They got it by.
Okay, good.
And a little flop under. Very nice.
Good shot. Now this is where it gets fun. Yep, good. I like it. Let's go to the middle here. Tanaka's got to shrink that scoring zone. I would have loved to see that maybe on Jared's first, but it's easier said than done when the execution isn't to its full potential there. So I like what Cody's calling here. I think you got to go to the center here. I think you got to shrink the scoring zone. So Jared's last here. He's going to elect to make the freeze here.
Yeah, if he makes this nice, Blandford's going to have some work to do to get his 2.
I agree.
And realistically, I don't think Cody minds if he gives them 2 and is down 1 with the hammer. But you certainly don't want to give them a chance for anything more than 2.
Absolutely. This is looking pretty good. They can get it there. Boys working hard on it.
A little light, I think.
A little light. Well, they got second shot out of it, so it's not... Didn't help them too much, but it's not the worst. I mean, it definitely cuts off the draw to that side, though. So if Blandford does make a good one here, actually, I don't know what Cody's going to have on his first. I guess he's going to probably. I imagine if Blandford makes a good one here, I see Team Tanaka to call in the timeout because I'm not really sure what they're going to do here on their first. If Blandford puts one top 8 or top 4 foot, have you seen anything? Initially I don't really see much.
No, Matthew was kind of indicating he wants it just half under that red that Jared just threw. If they don't do that, then they have the tap up. But if they make this perfect, I don't know. Maybe you just have to throw it hard at the red and peel out the one they're going to put underneath it. Try again on your second.
So it looks like they're not going to get the top 8 weight that they desired, but still nonetheless a good shot here. I mean, it's a pretty good shot. I see Tanaka pumping a timeout here. I'd be shocked if they don't take a second to think about this one. Pretty good shot by Sev. Pretty good shot. There's not a lot of angles that favor Tanaka here. It's kind of fully advantage Bland. I'll let you say this one. Fully advantage team
Blandford.
Thank you. Yeah, good shot. This is 2 pistols in a row from Team Blandford. So Blandford, sorry. My goodness. I'm going to be fired before I even get to the second draw here.
Don't worry, you're not calling their game in your next one.
Yeah, I'm not completely in love with splitting the reds. I don't really see what that does for you, to be honest with you. I understand his theory. If they split the reds, they'll have 2 different angle raises maybe on their last, but I think if they split it, And I mean, tapping it there doesn't really. I think honestly, I kind of agree with what you said, Craig. Funny enough, I might even try and throw maybe. I wouldn't go crazy and throw P away, but I might try and do that run on the top and maybe go about 3/4 of a rock and angle that other red one into the pile, because I'm not really seeing a lot here. I just don't know what tapping really does for Team Tanaka here. I think Blanchford just caps that, and then what is Cody going to do? Try and draw around wide on the right side, and then get in their deuce. Like, I'm not completely in love with this call.
Well, remember, it's Blandford with the hammer, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like, if Tanaka makes
Cody taps this one up.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's looking. He'll have the run on the center on his last one if he needs it.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I just see. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess if he does that, I was thinking that they might try and run the shooter that he's leaving here, but you're right. I guess he'll have the run on his last, which is no gimme for sure, but I guess he will leave himself with something for sure.
Well, it's better than what they got right now, so.
Yeah.
All right, here it comes. Just trying to tap it up a little bit. Mitch is calling the boys off.
Heavy clean here or hard clean? Looks like they're going to get by here, so it's got the line.
Oh.
Yeah, CI. Yeah. I mean, he's still got a run.
Maybe
that's
might have been a hair later than he was hoping for.
Man, what do you? I know Cody's standing in the way here, but would you ever cap that red guard? I mean, their angles are better from down there than what I could see up here. But let's say you draw there and make it perfect. Tanaka's going to have, albeit a triple raise, which is never anything you want to throw on your last. But what happens if you? I'm just thinking, what happens if you put a cap on that red guard and, what does Cody do? He's got to come around side 4-foot, I guess.
Yeah. Or he tries to tap up that corner red.
Yeah. I mean, coming in is not bad. Anytime you're facing 3, and I'm pretty sure Cody's going to probably have to throw that triple raise, but we'll find out. Advantage right now, Blanchford sitting 2 right now, and a chance to sit 3 with Blanchard's first. Cody on this early. Looks like the boys weren't too happy with the weight out of his hand. Oh, yeah. Looks like they're off and on now here. Oh, looks like it's going to be light here, I believe.
Yeah, I think they're just leaving it a guard now.
Which, I'm not going to lie, I kind of thought that might have been the play. Would have been nice to get a little bit over a bit more, but I mean, that is not awful. That's not awful.
It's a little bit in the way of the run.
Yeah, he had to hit high side to get it, and that shot might have just did the trick to take it away. So you know what? I don't want to say it, but I think I might have had a hunch that might have been a good call. So.
Well, it's certainly a good plan B.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think Cody. I mean, I think
Cody's coming around.
I don't even know if there's a shot. I mean, I don't even know if he can sit second. Like, he definitely can never sit shot. But, gosh, I don't even know if he could sit second. I think Blanchard's going to have some kind of play here for 3.
I'm not sure he's even trying to sit second. I think he's just trying to make the 3 for Blandford that much harder.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. I guess if he throws a guard on this draw side, I don't know how Blanchard gets in there. I guess he tries some kind of crazy draw on the left side there. Well, kudos to Blanchard. They came strong this end. Cody Johnson made an unbelievable hit and roll to set this up. So kudos to him on that beautiful hit and roll. And then from there on in, it was just good shots made all around. So Blandford, well deserved. They've played well the last 2 ends there. And this is pretty good. This will make does give Blandford that draw.
He even covers up a little bit of the draw path. That's about as good as he could do there, I think.
Yeah. I think it overkilled just a little bit too much though, because I think Blandford has this side button or side forefoot for 3. So here we go. Blandford out of nowhere drawing for 3 in the 9th end.
You're killing me, Reese. You're killing me in the chat. It's Blandford.
Oh,
you got to
my
pronounce
gosh.
the D.
Okay. For anybody that's listening, that's been Craig saying that wrong the whole entire time. So just kidding. I'm just gonna call him Matt.
There's going to be people with pitchforks and torches, and they are marching on our castle.
I should know his name. His last name's on enough trophies, so I should know his name. So here we go. Last rock. Draw for 3. Line looks good.
Yeah, it's got to curl in a little bit.
Looks like weight just wasn't quite there. So good attempt, but nonetheless, 2 is still pretty good. They're going to be up 1
I don't
going
think
to 10.
Cody's too unhappy about giving up that 2. Yep.
Yeah. Nope, you're right. So here we go, Craig. As we head to 10, it's going to be Blandford up 6-4 with Cody Tanaka having hammer. Stay tuned as we hit ourselves here in the final end.
Aztec Safety is #1 for online safety training.
Aztec Safety is the proud sponsor of the Aztec Safety Challenge, the #1 event on the World Curling Tour.
And Aztec Safety has been a proud sponsor of Team Jacobs on our quest to represent Canada at the Olympic Games.
All right, Craig, how can we ask for anything better than this? 6-5 game coming down to the last rock here. For those that have been watching, we appreciate you guys watching throughout the whole time. And for those who are just joining us late, could have picked a better time. Like we said, 5-4 or 6-5, sorry, my apologies. Heading into the 10th with Team Tanaka having hammer. And the end is already setting up looking pretty good. Tanaka with the beautiful corner guard here. And here we go.
Yeah, Matt Fenton, the lead for Team Blandford, just a little deep on his first one, a little deeper than they would have liked. They would have preferred that one above the tee line for sure. So we'll see if that comes into play. Just quick around the rings coverage here. Over on the far sheet from us, Montgomery is leading Craig 9-5. And we have Reese Hansen up 10-6 over Wilson. 5-3, Powell is leading Halfley, and it looks like it is a 9-1 Brown over Harris, and that game is over.
Awesome. Thank you for the update, my friend. And yeah, with our featured game here, we're down to the last end, so I can't remember the stats. I think, and
It's been an exciting game.
Oh, absolutely. I was going to say, I can't remember the statistics, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that being up one without hammer is generally the favored team. So we'll find out if that holds true here in this game. Things have definitely heated up in the last 3 ends. There's been terrific shots for both teams, so I don't expect anything less than a great finish here in the 10th.
Yeah, we're in for a fun finish. Both teams have been playing really well, and it's reflected in the score. It's really close. It's anybody's game, and we'll see how it goes. Should come down, hopefully, for our enjoyment and our viewers' enjoyment, come down to skip rocks here in the 10th.
I agree. And I think for those familiar with the game here, it's a pretty cut dry strategy for both teams here. Blandford's going to want to control the middle here, and Tanaka's going to try and do his best to take the play to the outside. So far it's shaping up how usually it goes. Lots of good shots. The middle's pretty covered right now. Cody does have that corner guard to play with. Hopefully later in the end he'll get to use it if he's fortunate enough. But yeah, we expect majority of the play, or at least I expect majority of the play to be in the middle here, and we'll see if Tanaka has something to say about that. I think I agree with you on this one, Craig. I think I would prefer to have hammer in this scenario. I don't hate having a chance to win the game, or at the very least tying it and going to an extra. I think that's a favorable position. But I think the statistics, I could be wrong. Maybe the chat can help me out here, but I think the statistics favor being up 1 going into 10. So electing to play.
I think you're probably right on that one.
Ask ChatGPT. We have that now, right? Yes. Does Curl BC have ChatGPT?
No, don't
GPT.
feed Skynet.
Curl GPT. Tell me if I'm right. So electing to play a nice soft hit, kind of knows it. See if you can freeze it onto this red here, and that is just what they do. Beautiful shot. Great shot by Cody. So, it's not looking...
Cody's got a decision to make here.
Yeah, I was going to say, the end's not looking terrible for both teams here. Cody's got some guards to play with. He has a little bit of some backing, too. I mean, yes, of course, Blandford sitting on the button here, but pretty early here to make some moves, so it's not terrible for both teams. It's shaping up that it could go either way here at this point. Mitch here with his last, going into the 10th. If he can make a nice little tap here, I think he'll set himself up pretty good here for the back end to have a potential deuce here. Sweepers are on this one early.
Oh, yeah, they got to pound this one.
Looks, could be wrong. Looks like we're hitting the front here.
Yeah. Oh, just straightened it out, though. Not terrible.
Yeah, I think if they hit on the inside of that red or high, I don't know if they can get both reds. I mean, it might be just there. If they kind of... Nah, I don't think they get both reds. I think, I think Cody Tanaka's team there got just a little lucky on that tick. It managed to work in their favor a bit, so... to see here. So what are we seeing here, Craig? I missed a call here. Sev's playing hit and roll on that top red.
Sorry, my feed cut out again, Reese.
Nope.
What were you saying?
I was just saying, is Sev here playing a hit and roll on that top red, I think?
Yeah.
Looks like these are on it early here. Phantom with a sweep here. Looks like this one's going to overcurl just a bit.
Yeah, just got away on them.
Okay, so now here we go. So sitting looks to be shot, I think. Tanaka's shot. I could be wrong. I haven't had the best view. I don't know. Can our camera guy get a bit of a zoom? Nope. I guess it's too late now anyway. There we go. All right. So I think Tanaka's
that's
sitting
red.
one here. Yep.
That's why I don't play third. I'm terrible at that.
Great camera work from our team there here. So thank you for that. So we're coming around here for a draw, and yeah, this is setting up pretty good if they can make a good one around here. This doesn't look to be light, so.
Oh, they're coming down to that back blue.
Oh, I didn't even see that blue one there. There you go. I don't know if that worked. I don't know if that's sitting third. Yeah. Ooh, okay. So I could see a slash double here. I like it. It's pretty aggressive play, I feel like. I don't know if I would be...
It's close.
Loving playing this right away. I don't think you're in a terrible position. You could probably maybe come down to that back red one that they just played. I don't hate doing that. I'm not sure. I think with the slash here, I think you're kind of going all or nothing on this one. This might be an all or nothing play right here. I kind of don't hate coming back to that back red one there, if I'm being honest. But we got two great minds here in the house, so with their experience combined, I mean, they're going to figure it out pretty easily here.
Oh, I thought you meant us.
So, yeah. That's a good one. So it looks like they're going for it. I saw the old hat, pull off the hat move there, so.
I see what you're saying about coming down to the red that the Tanaka team just threw, but I think that lets them make a play on your blue and dictate what you do next. I think you'd rather be in the position of making them respond to you at this point.
I mean, if he makes this, it's pretty much looking like a force. But this is we'll find out here. I'm excited to see. This is making a curl. Oh, just miss. Close shy. Very, very good try. I mean, that was a really, really tough shot.
Yeah. Now, what do you do if you're Tanaka?
Well, I don't hate coming around that high guard.
Here's our replay of Seb here.
Yeah. I mean, really, really close. That was a tough angle to call. I mean, oh my gosh.
Just under.
I wouldn't even want to try and call that line. That was tough. I don't hate coming around the corner here. Hitting's not the worst, but if you do hit, you do set yourself up for another double opportunity. So Jared's gonna have to make a good one. He's gonna have to get a decent roll here. Nosing isn't gonna be terrible, but it's not gonna be ideal. He's gonna have to get a bit of a roll, I think. Ooh, good shot. That's
pretty good.
That was that was about as good as you could make that shot. So
that's a good line call. For half a second there, I thought they had left it too long and they were going to end up jamming on their red.
Oh my goodness, absolutely great shot there by Jared.
I
Nice
keep
line
forgetting
call.
that I have this beautiful monitor and all these great angles from Rory in the booth, and I'm just watching the sheet in front of me through the window.
Oh, I would love to be there. I should join. Maybe I'll get there. Maybe I'll come on the weekend. I feel like I'm missing out on the action. Okay, here.
It's a lot of fun.
So Blandford calling their first time out here. So, and I just looked at the rules, Craig. Actually, I think that's only one timeout you allowed this game. So I can see why now they waited this long.
All right.
Oh, looks like there's a little bit of a time clock issue there. They didn't stop it in time. Still running. Okay, so let's lay out some options here. I'm thinking that hitting and rolling is tough. If you make a good one and Cody makes a good one, you really set yourself up for a really tough shot in your last. If you make a perfect freeze again to that back one, it's not a bad shot. I mean, also hard too. I mean, there's really no really good, easy shots here, but my gut's saying freeze to the back one, Craig. What are you thinking, buddy?
I think I'm with Matthew here. I'd hit and roll.
Like an hit, yeah. I don't disagree with it.
It's just what you're more comfortable with, right? But if you don't make that freeze perfect, it's your end is over. You hit and roll. You're at least forcing Cody to make his first one really good, and then maybe you got some options on your next. But right now, there's nothing super good, so just force him to make another play, and maybe you get something out of it.
I agree. I like the weight choice here too. Not playing anything up weight here. Just a nice controlled. It's looking pretty good. Yep, that's a great roll. That's a great roll. So that's good. Yeah, you make Tanaka now play to the other edge there. So that's actually ideal. Change up the shot here.
That's the best you can do. You force him to respond to you. Maybe you get half a miss out of him, and then you get something you can work with on your last. I don't think you go for the freeze on his first one. That's
I mean, if you make it
Kenny
really
Loggins
good,
danger zone.
If you make it really, really good, though, I mean,
sure.
Tanaka's got to make a. I mean, that was a great shot. Let's not deny the fact that was a heck of a shot there by Matthew. He's going to put himself at least in a position to make. Hopefully, he'll have himself a chance to make a double here. So Cody's going to have to do what Matt did. He's going to have to make a really good hit and roll here. Nosing it isn't going to get him out of the weeds here. He's going to have to make a good roll here. We're on this one early. Fadden on the sweep here. He's putting all of his weight on that broom. Good stance. It looks like it's going to be. Wow, what a turn of events there.
Over the top.
What a turn of events. So here you go. So now you got some options. I mean.
Yep. And that's kind of what I was saying with the hit and roll there is you force Cody to make a good one. If he doesn't make a good one, now you have options, right? You're definitely shot rock. So you just got to figure out where to put your second one so that Cody doesn't have any double.
So if Matt comes, if Matt can tuck at least a piece under the behind that red guard, as long as he's kind of top house, setting two, of course. I think he's going to be putting Cody into a draw there to the 8-foot. So I like this call. I think this is the play personally. I don't really love going to the open side. You might leave some weird double
just to tie it up and send it to an extra.
So Matt here with his last at the 10th end. Cody on the.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Hit him early here.
I would try and half tuck it around this corner guard here.
Oh, working hard on this one.
They have been on it out of his hand.
I think it's got the legs, though. Looks like this should be fine. I think making it curl is the biggest. Oh, so their plan B here. I think they're trying to. Oh, okay. I think that's. Oof. I don't know. I don't know if that tucked around enough. I would have loved to see the boys off that a little bit and let it curl because I think they kind of made that double for Cody there. I think it's there for the win.
Cody needs to move so we can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see good now. Yeah, I think this is pretty much a half rock double for the win. Cody can make this.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see.
Even if you can only see a quarter of it, I think you're trying it. Going into the extra without hammer, you might as well just try the shot for 2 every time.
I know it's easier said than done, but I'm a little bit confused to why they were hammering that. I mean, if they would have left that high, even if they were top 8 foot, that would have pretty much helped seal the deal. I think they kind of, won't be wrong. This is no gimme for sure, but this is definitely there for the win. So half rock with probably, I'd say, control weight, and Tanaka could steal a win here.
All right, here we go. Last shot.
This is it. I like the weight choice. Looks about what he needs to throw. Jared's on this early. Sweeping hard here.
Well, there.
And it looks like we're going to go to an extra. Okay. So there you go.
We're going to go to a commercial here, so I'll wait till we come back to talk.
Sounds good. So Tanaka ties it up at the 10th, and we're on our way to an extra. Stay tuned, folks. Take it away, Craig. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so here we are in the 11th end because we haven't had enough of this game yet. It's been such a tight battle. It needs extras. So Cody had a chance to win it there, and either a little light or a little tight, but it curled up a bit too much. He got his 1, and now he's going to have to steal if he wants the victory. So here comes the first rock from Coburn, looking for a nice center guard.
Couldn't agree more. A little bit of trading back and forth there of a couple of half shots. So kind of been a bit of the story for the game, and not so much in a bad way. It's just I think the ice has fooled both teams early on, and I'm not sure that they have a chance to recover yet. But I'd say the last 3 ends have definitely been an improvement. Both teams are definitely making some great shots, especially in the second position. I've seen some awesome shots here from both seconds. That's a good start to the end here. So that's always one of the toughest shots there as a lead. Got to throw that beautiful guard and an extra.
Yeah, a little bit nerve-wracking for sure.
So you will find that Blandford's going to definitely probably take the play to the middle here, because you know that Tanaka is going to be just throwing everything down the middle. So you kind of want to beat them to the button here. That's going to be the name of the game, and this looks really, really good. So 2 beautiful shots to start the end. That's a beautiful shot right there. Perfect. Whew. Look at that. Dead buried.
Who needs a skip? Seb can call the game.
Yeah. So now you could probably elect to either put up a high guard here or a freeze. Judging by the weight here, I'm assuming this is a high guard. So
yeah, I think they're looking for that 1 guard. Just got to get it to curl back to the center line a little bit.
And you might
Jared's
see Blandford
really
go.
Pounding it. There he goes.
Might see Blandford go open inside here. Nope, he's electing to go to the middle.
Nope.
Also, good call. So
I don't think he ever goes open side there.
Yeah, I guess it's 11th. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Keep forgetting with the 5 rock rule. Yep, that definitely is the right play. You definitely want to go to the center here. And honestly, this is a tricky one because you don't really want to be light, but you also don't want to be heavy. So pretty much you want to be perfect here. And looks like he's going to slide back here. Definitely don't want to line these up side by side.
That's
that's good.
Little bit over exuberant sweeping from Seb there for all 3 feet.
He is known for his sweeping, so.
Yeah, that's what he's known for.
So if Mitchell could put a good one here, get a nice corner freeze on the top blue here, then it's game on here, Craig. I think we're going to be in for a good finish here if this is made perfect.
Sweepers are not too concerned about it. And I got
see
Jared on it for curl, so it tells me it might be a bit heavy.
I could see him wanting to do that bunny hop, but it didn't look like.
Not at all what you wanted to do. That's
Now it's the peel game. It's funny, in our practice, our old coach used to hold up signs in practice, and the peel sign was a banana. He didn't do it during the game. It was for practice. Here we go, Cody with his first, doing some cleanup here. If he could peel one off, looks like he's going to get the one there, which is good.
All right, you're going to go back to the corner freeze. This one.
I agree. They're not. They're still okay. They still got the center. Like you said, if Mitchell can make a good one here, then they still got themselves a good chance to steal. So he just threw it, so he should be close here. This one's looking tight, right out of the hand here. Oh, looks like I guess I'm wrong. Oh, yeah, I think I was right. So I don't think they should give up here. If they swept that, they might have been able to get some separation. You know, that angle isn't bad for them, though. So ideally, they were hoping to come in there, of course.
Sorry
But
about that action again there.
that's what happens when you're in Esquimalt. They don't have Wi-Fi there, I heard. Just only here in the Lower Mainland do we have the best Wi-Fi. But no worries, my friend. So Mitchell coming up a little short, but the angles actually didn't hurt him. It's pretty tough to make a double peel there without one of those reds going right back. So I think you got to try and peel the top ones thin, maybe. Yeah, if you could peel it as thin as possible. And getting one here isn't the end of the world, so.
All right, I'm back.
Nice. No, you're good.
Please.
I was just saying he's got to throw a real thin peel here because the angles are if they nose this, I think that combo's going right back into those blues. Oh, great shot. Wow. How did I not see that one? Just kidding. I don't have angles. I did not see that one coming. That was a great shot. Cody continues to finish the game strong. What a beautiful double peel. Holy moly. I honestly thought those were going back. I could have sworn those were going back, but little did I know. What a great shot by Cody. Beautiful. And he even managed to get that rock out of the 4-foot. Unbelievable. Great shot.
That might be the game sealer. Jared's going to have to make a really nice little soft weight tap here.
Yeah, that one definitely takes a little bit of the wind out of the parachute, but they still got some rocks to play here. So like you said, if Jared can make a good tap here, looks like this one is just going to come a little bit over curling here. Yeah, so.
Not terrible. They still have to deal with it.
Yeah, Sev is already looking to peel that one away, but I don't know if that's just that obvious of a call. I think you might want to look at this one because if you peel that away, it's going to jam and you're going to be sitting blue. You're going to roll away here. Yeah, I like that bit better. I think you got to hit and roll. You definitely don't want to put the game back into to Red's hands here and make yourself forced to throw against 2. You want to definitely be hopefully sitting 1 or 2 at the Cody's last. So electing to play the hit and roll here. Looks like a nice controlled weight. Oh, this one looks close. That's a pretty darn good shot. Yep, I would say that's
I think that just over curled on them a little bit. I think that gives Tanaka a little bit of hope here.
Yeah, I guess if you can get maybe a freeze on, right there, I guess it would be pretty tough to get that one out of there, wouldn't it? The good thing, though, for Team Blandford, though, is, you don't have a lot of junk in the way there, so that's always a good sign if you could throw without having to throw with a guard in your way. But you're right. If Cody can get a good freeze here, probably going to have to blast out 2 of your own, and you potentially may be leaving Tanaka's shot here when it's all said and done.
Well, they got to make the freeze first. Let's see how he does here.
Absolutely.
Pretty close to the same weight he just threw. Mitch and Coburn are going hard on this one.
Yeah, it looks to be riding that center line that they've been. Well, the weight looks to be there. Angle
I
looks
think
like
he's a touch light.
Yeah.
So close.
The weight would have been really good. Just the line. I mean, not sure that's gonna. Not sure if that one's going to be able to get out that easy. That might have been a good shot. That might have actually worked out. I don't know if you could blast that out without it sticking there to the blue rock on the forefoot, in the button there.
Yeah. What are you worried about them doing with it?
I mean, Cody still got 2. If you, obviously there's gonna probably be some play made on this rock, of course. But if Cody can,
I think they're going to guard. That's what I would do.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
There's I'm not sure what you're worried about Tanaka doing with that red. If he
taps,
yeah, I think if he taps, you're going to be able to get rid of it somehow. So
they're electing to throw the guard here, hey? Okay, Let's see how this plays out. I mean, they are sitting 2, so working hard on this one. So line must be pretty close. Okay, well, we'll find out. Here we go. So,
there we go.
Might have over curled. Now they got to play there. So yeah, if Tanaka could tap this back, set himself up a pretty good pocket here. So, I could see what they're thinking there. If you throw a guard there and you force Tanaka to play some kind of tap draw around a guard, I guess that would be a really tough shot. Tanaka, though, I mean, he might have a good chance here to put some pressure here on Matthew with his last 2 rocks.
Yeah, if he makes this one good, do you think Blandford runs the one they just threw? We'll have to see where this ends up and just how far back he taps that blue, because he has to move the blue.
I see. I don't know if I see him throwing a heater. I think he's going to have to probably make a play if Cody makes this one good. They're on this one. No, looks to be working this one, but don't seem to be too concerned. So weight might be there. Yeah, weight looks to be definitely able to tap it. So we'll see how this one finishes off. This is looking pretty darn good here for Cody.
Really nice.
Ooh, picked. That pick. Did that pick? Because that looked like it wasn't going to stop there, and then all of a sudden it just took a turn. Oof. Wow, that's unfortunate there for Tanaka to not be sitting shot there. Yeah,
let's have a look
at that. Here. I don't know. Did that hit something? It looked like it almost picked. the blue rock I'm talking about there. If you can see here.
Nope, just took the other
Ooh.
turn.
Yeah, that picked. Wow. Unfortunate break there for Team Blandford. Be sitting shot here. That had Tanaka looking like they're gonna be sitting shot. I mean, overall, still not a terrible shot here. Tanaka's gonna have some options. Whatever Team Blandford decides to do here, they're just gonna probably have at least a shot somewhere. I wish we could listen in. I would love to hear what they had to say. This is a tough one. I don't know what. I'm not really sure what looks good here right now.
Throw another guard.
Yeah, but then if they do that and Tanaka comes around and manages to sit top button there, oof, I don't know what you do. I think you gotta.
They're gonna try and pick it out the hole on the side. Okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. And then if Tanaka comes down to the freeze, and then they have the same freeze, or I don't know if they play freeze, but a tap back. Yeah, I don't know if I would be in love with the guard here. I think you do have to make a play on the house here. So.
Well, I can't make this pick, so I would definitely throw the guard.
I would just throw it away. I wouldn't be able to know what to do with it. So here we
The
go
old
with
Kevin Martin.
Yeah, exactly. So Blandford. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. So ideally not terrible. Clears the front. Still Tanaka has to make a shot here. But definitely know that's not, of course, what they were hoping for. But
all right. Team Tanaka called their timeout, so Josh is sauntering down to the far end to give his 2 cents worth.
There you go. I mean, it's pretty much only got one call here. I mean, I guess you could still play the draw, but no, that wouldn't be good. Then you'd have a double.
I guess the question is, do you want to tap it straight back? Do you want to get a little roll to the right?
I think you do. I think if you can definitely, I mean, it's tough for me to tell. I don't know if they can get to the inside of that tap. I mean, I don't know if that top 8-foot rock is in the way.
Oh, yeah, they can't get to the inside. Right.
They can?
They cannot.
They cannot? So. Okay, yeah, so.
It's edge on edge, but it would be really hard.
I see Jared looking at tapping the blue. I don't know if you need to move that blue. I feel like if you just move it enough. Yeah, I'm not sure I mean, let's think here. If you make a good tap and you do move a bit, then I just see Blandford having to draw to the side button, I guess, which is not easy to do.
No. They're talking about just moving it up half a rock so that they're shot. Well,
that's what I'm thinking. And if you can ever, just thinking if you could ever get to nose, which doesn't look like that's possible, but I think even if you get as close to nose as possible, I think that's gonna be pretty darn good. So.
Well, I think you can get to nose.
Oh, you can get to nose. Okay, perfect.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if you get to nose, then you're looking pretty darn good here. All right, well, here we go. Tanaka's last here. He's got a chance to potentially steal a win here. He's got to make it good here, but with a tap, he's got to move his rock probably about a quarter of a rock here to be shot. Preferably, I'm assuming he wants to be about half a rock into the 4-foot here. Button. And we're off with Tanaka's last.
All right. Coburn indicating it might be a touch heavy.
Okay. Yeah. Looks like this has got some curling to do.
Got a curl. Curl.
Here it comes.
Got to curl up quite a bit. Still needs to curl. All right. That's pretty good.
Good shot. Yeah, well done. Great shot. Good line. Good judgment.
Just a bit heavier than what he wanted, but they made the best out of it.
Yep.
So
I mean, they got to nose, which was absolutely perfect. Are they thinking, can they hit side red and punch that out through the side?
Oof. Maybe.
Like, I think that combo. Yeah.
seems to be what Matt's calling.
I guess they're a little bit time crunched too. I didn't see how much he had time left, but I feel like they got to be at least close to under a minute here. So Cody Tanaka sitting shot here and a chance to steal the game away from Team Blandford. Can Matt come up here with the big shot and bounce back? Blandford with his last. Here we go. He's throwing the up weight. No indication of anything right now. Oh! Holy moly, did Matt just pull that off? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Holy cow, what a shot by Team Blandford. Holy cow, Matt coming in clutch. Oh my God, what a heck of a shot there. Holy cow. I mean, gosh, I hope my eyes are right. That has to be Team Blue that had to pull that one off. Oh yeah, handshakes are coming. There we go. Well done. What an excellent shot. Yeah, let's see a replay on that one. Holy cow. Upweight ability. Throws it absolutely perfectly. Oh my God. Oh, holy cow. Did not even touch the back one to sit shot. That's unbelievable. What a heck of a shot by Team Blandford. What a way to end the game. Holy cow. Wow. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys' time, and we look forward to hopefully having you guys come on board for the next games. I believe the next draw there tomorrow morning. But thank you again, guys. I'm Reese Gamache alongside my co-host / partner there, Craig Coyne. We appreciate your guys' time. Enjoy your night, and we look forward to seeing you guys back tomorrow. This is the 2026 Curling Provincials here in Curl, BC, British Columbia. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great night. Thank you.